Hello and welcome to Cup2Hook movie night. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and a little off camera is Mr. Joyful. He needs to slide over just a little bit. So welcome everyone who is watching the replay of this while I wait for everyone to come in. I'm having so much fun on Cup2Hook Conversation. I'm getting off a little bit late. So we're starting here just a tad bit on the late side. So I do apologize for that. Got our ladybug timer going. Hello, Niece Lisa. Thank you and Margie both for being on my panel just a few minutes ago. And Margie saying, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Joyful.
Hello.
And hello, Darla. Welcome in. She says, hi, Joy friends. And Miss Candy says, I'm here and will play as I can. Understandable. Glad that you are joining us. And Trish with the Purple Yarnivore is here, and she says, hello, hello. What's in the sweet box this week, Mr. Joyful? And I'm not sure, but I think you sent me a message, Trish. You did. I will try and get to that as soon as we're done. Let's see. I'm realizing that 2 text messages that I sent today did not go through. So while we are giving everyone a minute to get in here, I am going to send those. And both text messages were to 2 of my Joy friends that will probably be here for movie night. So they're going to be like, why is she texting me now? She's on the live. Lisa says, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Absolutely. It was my pleasure. And thank you for showing those hats and encouraging not only myself, but others to really get into our knitting zone. And Lisa says, hello, Mr. Joyful.
Hello.
And I have blocked. So we've arranged the camera different, and I actually really like it. I feel like we're centered more, except for Mr. Joyful keeps going off camera. He needs to pull all his stuff this way a little bit. But I have blocked our pad of paper, so we're going to use a Post-it note for names tonight, Mr. Joyful. And I did not bring the giveaway bag over here. If you can grab that for me.
Thank you.
I did manage to eat dinner just a little bit, but we've got our timer going so we can still start on time with the questions, which it's probably getting close. Got our woot woot train. So tonight, what we're adding to our heavy giveaway bag that I am really starting to get excited to see who wins all of that goodness. But tonight, what we're adding in, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure what it's for. I kind of have an idea. So I'm hoping that one of my embroidery enthusiasts will help me figure it out. Margie says, I got my stickers from last week. Oh, woo, woo, yay. And I know that Mare got her stitch marker. So that is awesome. I am so glad. That is one of the reasons we really try to get up. And I say we. Mr. Joyful takes care of y'all. He gets up early on Saturday mornings after these late nights and helps me get that mail out. So as soon as we get off movie nights and I get the scores in the description box, I then get all that stuff ready. and he goes to bed as soon as we get off, and then he gets up before me and he gets all that to the post office. So hopefully y'all have it before we come together the following week. Candy says, me, I'm going to win. You guys, I just tried to click on her comment to come up like it does in StreamYard, and it doesn't work that way, does it? All right, so again, I hope one of my embroidery enthusiasts can help me understand what this is for. But the thing that is going into the giveaway for this week, I think my timer stopped and it didn't ring. Oh, no, it's still going.
It's still ticking.
It's still ticking. Okay. Yay. Keeping this on time, even though I'm late. It's called an embroidery frame, and it has 2 of them in there. They're like keychains, and one is of a llama, and one is like a little cactus plant. But this is it. Whoops. I moved my camera, and I'm trying to go all where my camera used to be. So this is it right here. So you can see the llama, and I'm going to turn it around, and you can see the little cactus plant. And I can see that the center of the plant comes out, and I can see that the center of the llama comes out. So what its functionality is, I really don't know. But I can tell you it's an embroidery frame from Yarnology. I can tell you they're like 2 little keychains. Let's see. Lisa says, what is Mr. Joyful eating? So Mr. Joyful made for dinner, it's kind of like a vegetable medley with noodles and chicken in it. And cheese. And this is what it looks like. You can see where I was trying to eat before coming on. And so that is what is for dinner. Yum, yum. Nice on a very cold night. Hello, Grandma Anna. Oh my gosh. I have got to show you something. So she says, hi, everyone. I can't stay. My COPD is acting up. I'm sorry to hear that. I do have to show something to you before you leave, though. Trish says, oh, sorry, Grandma Anna. Hello to you and hugs. Absolutely. We have missed you, my friend. I hope that, well, if your COPD is acting up, you're probably not having the best of the new year, but hugs, hugs. Mm-hmm. She says, super love and hugs to Cynthia, Mr. Joyful, and everyone. And then Lisa says, sounds yummy. There's our timer. All right, let me get this real quick, Anna. So you can let Chase's mom know that we're going to try very hard to get all of Chase's things out next week. We're going to try to find boxes this weekend. We were going this weekend to do repairs on his aunt's house. And because of the snow that's coming, the what? Yes, I said snow. We're staying put. So we're going to have to start looking for boxes because not only do we have that Batman light to send to Chase, but Mr. Joyful saw something and he was like, he had to get it. But at the time, you know, we didn't have the finances, but things are getting better and it was still there. And that's what he said. If it's meant to be for me to get it for Chase, it'll be there when the time is right. And it was. So he got it. So look what else Mr. Joyful is sending to Chase. Can you see that? So he is getting this big old Batman. Isn't it cute? And look, the little cape. I love the cape. And it's got some metal in the feet and legs, so it can actually stand on its own. So, look, no hands. And it says, my hero. So, we got some big boxes to find. But, and Anna, I don't think you've seen the hats, Todd, right over there by that checkered bag, my crochet bag on the recliner.
Oh, okay.
The hats are right there, if you'll bring them. Let me just show you the hats really quick, and then we'll get started with our movie night. Anna says, yeah, that snow and Arctic air is what is crushing my COPD to act up. I hear you. Margie says, praying you get better, Grandma Anna. Thank you, Margie. Anna says, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Thank you, Mr. Joyful. And Lisa says, love Batman. And Darla says, that is awesome. Thank y'all. I just had them. Oh, I'm sorry. They're right here. I apologize. I had them. So, Anna, here's the first hat that I made him. And there's the back of it. So he has that. And then there's this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, Mr. Joyful is thinking about getting this patch so I can make him one just like it. But anyway, so we are going to work this weekend on finding boxes big enough for that light and that plush Batman and the hats. So anyway, Lisa says, Cynthia, love crocheting the beanies. Thank you that you like them. Oh, you are welcome, Lisa. I wish I could knit. I really do. And I have circular knitting needles, so I just got to learn how to knit a hat. Anna says they are adorable. Thank you. Lisa says that's a nice Batman beanie. Thank you. Anna says, and thank you everyone for supporting Chase. Absolutely. And speaking of that, Anna, Trish with the Purple Yarnivore is also doing something on her channel to put the news out for Chase. So definitely you'll have to go check that out. Trish, you'll have to let us know if you've got your video up. I have not been over to her channel since we talked about it. But anyway, you're absolutely welcome. And so I hope that others have already started sending Chase stuff. I know that Jen Reeves has something amazing, and it's not my story to tell, but oh my gosh, Chase is going to love what she crocheted him. And it is something Batman. That's all I'm going to say. Hello, sweet Peggy. And she says, nice blue Batman beanie. Gorgeous. Thank you. Margie says, she does because I saw it. Oh, it is so awesome, Anna. So hopefully we're going to start bombarding Chase with things that just make him feel loved and very, very special. Trish says, I posted the video on YouTube and my Facebook. Awesome, Trish. Awesome. So things are going to start coming, Anna. All right. So everyone, this was what we're putting in the giveaway bag. And let's get started. Mr. Joyful, have you done your mystery question?
It's over here.
He's got his mystery question in. So we'll find out what that is at the very end. And timer has long gone off. So let's go ahead and get started. And again, welcome in everyone that is playing the game. Welcome in everyone that's going to just kind of sit in the background and be with us and work on projects. That makes my heart smile. And then again, welcome in everyone that is catching this in the replay. And I will appreciate it if everyone, as you're coming in, will give us a joy thumb so that others can find us and come and support us. Call the Midwife, Season 6, Episode 5 and 6 is what we're doing tonight. So go ahead and start giving me your thumbs up or your me's to let me know that you're playing tonight. Again, I understand busy schedules. Maybe you didn't get to watch these. Maybe you are here new tonight and didn't even know what we're doing and haven't watched the Call the Midwife episodes. I always encourage everyone to play, have fun, and just guess, because you never know. Your guesses can give you points, and those points will accumulate to earn you tickets Tickets go into the red Chinese box. We'll be pulling that out at the end. And somebody's name is going to get pulled from that box to win this big bag of giveaway stuff. And at the end of the night, Mr. Joyful has a mystery question, and somebody will win a small little prize. And I'll wait and show that at the end tonight. So far, I've got Trish, Darla. Yes, Margie, thank you so much. Margie says, don't forget your caps locks. I know some devices, it's hard to keep your caps on, so it's okay if you can't. It just makes things easier for me to read, especially since my computer is pushed way back for me to be up front and center here. And instead of always looking sideways, so you're just seeing the side of my face, now you can see me looking at you. But that's what the caps are for. So thank you for that, Margie. And I've got Margie and Lisa. And Trish says, guessing never takes away points. No, it does not, Trish. Thank you for that. Hello, Wynette. Welcome in. It is so good to meet you and have you here with us. It says, good evening, everyone. We would love to have you stay and play with us or hang out with us and work on a project. That is Wynette 1964. So glad to have you here. Lisa says, love guessing. Lisa, did you get you some lunch? I'm going to try to sneak some dinner bites in as we're playing. Candy says, I'm sort of playing. I appreciate you always trying, Candy. Wynette says, hi, everyone from South Louisiana. Oh, my goodness. I have been to Louisiana. I lived in Mississippi for a while, right there on the Mississippi-Louisiana line. In fact, my youngest son, who will be 23 on February 2nd, yes, he was a groundhog's baby. He was born in Mississippi. So, Candy says, and I lay claim to chocolate answers. Lisa says, yes, I did get some lunch. Awesome. Wynette says, what are we guessing about? So we watch 2 episodes of a movie series every week, and we come together on Friday nights and have a little trivia quiz on those 2 episodes. Right now, we are watching Call the Midwife, and we are in season 6, and tonight we're doing episode 5 and 6. This is our second movie series. The first movie series we did was Longmire, and we created a Longmire blanket with that. And with Call the Midwife, we finished our projects, but they are up in my playlist. We did 3 Call the Midwife baby blankets, so you'll definitely want to go check those out. And since we have 10 seasons of Call the Midwife, and it looks like season 11 is already getting ready to air very soon, there are probably 2 more Call the Midwife projects on the pipeline. So we definitely have plenty to keep us busy. But we guess trivia answers to true or false or multiple choice questions. For true and false, I just ask that you give the letter T or the letter F. And for multiple choice, the letter A, B, or C. Everyone who answers correctly gets 1 point. Everyone who answers correctly first gets 2 points. And then we have bonus questions. Those are written answers, and the first person who gets the written answer correct is the only person to receive points, and they receive 3 points. Every 25 points earns you a ticket. That ticket goes into a lock box. That box will be held until we finish the Call the Midwife series, and that person is going to win this gigantic, enormous giveaway bag that is full of all kinds of goodies, which is getting too heavy for me to lift. Every week we add something to that bag. And it's always at the very beginning of our video. So we've already shown it. And then at the very end of our trivia night, Mr. Joyful has picked 1 mystery question out of the questions we asked tonight. And whoever won that question first gets another little giveaway prize from me. And those giveaway prizes are usually big enough that I can put in a regular size envelope. So that is the rules, and that is what we're doing. And I hope that you will consider staying and playing with us. All right. Margie says, I've been to New Orleans. Oh, I love New Orleans.
No, New Orleans.
New Orleans, yes.
New Orleans.
Yes, yes. I've been to New Orleans several times. I've never been during Mardi Gras, and I think that's okay. Because being in Savannah, Georgia during St. Patrick's is enough. Trish says, Candy, a.k.a. Miss Chocolate. Yes. Wynette says, I haven't watched the first episode of the first season. Sorry. That is okay. Again, I have people that come and play with us, and perhaps their week was so busy that they didn't get to watch the episodes and they just guess. I have people who cannot even get Call the Midwife where they are, and they come and guess. So there are several people here who are guessing but are playing. So that is your choice and your option. Or I welcome you. Huh?
Plus we joke and pick through the whole thing.
We do. We joke and we have fun. And my motto is that when you come in, I hope I can transform you into a place of joy in my place of joy. My goal is for you to leave here with a little bit more joy than what you came in with. So if you don't feel comfortable playing the game and guessing, then grab a project, grab some dinner or lunch or breakfast, and just sit in and join us. We would love to have you, but welcome here. And in this description box and on next Friday night, you will see your name appear as a new guest. So thank you. Trish says, the giveaway bag is mine. Don't let her fool you. Margie says, sorry, Trish, but it is mine. I can tell you it's going to be somebody's. Wynette says, that sounds like fun, but I haven't even seen any of the show. Again, I understand, and you're welcome to either guess or just spend some time with us and earn some joy. All right, Trish says, laugh out loud, Margie. And Trish says, New Orleans, Nolans. New Nolans.
No, just Nolans.
I know Nolans.
Just one word.
Wynette, okay, I will guess. Okay. She's like, wait, twisting my arm.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Lisa says, it's all about having fun with friends. It really is. It really is. All right. All right, so far I have Trish, Darla, Margie, Lisa, Candy, and Wynette. If I've missed anyone, please let me know. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pass that to Mr. Joyful so he can get everyone on the scoreboard. And I'm going to check the chat, make sure we're caught up there. And it looks like we are. So before we get started, Mr. Joyful, everybody wants to know what sweet you've brought. So Wynette. Oh my gosh, a couple months ago, Mare, who's not made it here yet, she was with me on my last live, that was just before this one. She and Mr. Joyful started sparring over treats because Mr. Joyful loves his sweet treats. And he started bringing sweet treats to movie night. And so it kind of became a thing. And so now everybody brings their own sweet treats and shares what they have. And sometimes not everybody has brought something, but Mr. Joyful always brings something now. So it's kind of like, you know, the beginning fun of the night is to see what sweet treat Mr. Joyful has brought. So, Mr. Joyful, what sweet treat have you brought tonight?
This is one you requested.
It is one I requested. And if y'all have been paying attention to what I've been asking for probably about 6 weeks now, I finally got it. We're having brownies. Yay, brownies. Oh, those smell so good, don't they? Oh, I'm so excited, but I got to finish my dinner first. Hello, sweet Bailey. How are you? She says, I love when I can catch you live. I haven't watched any of this show, but I love the fun that is had here. Thank you, my friend. And oh my gosh, thank you for your patience. I have not answered any of the Morning Joy blog comments this entire week. I actually worked 2 full days this week. And then I spent the last 2 days in the studio trying to get videos done because I'm still trying to transition to working again. It has not been easy. And I did not share this on my live earlier, but I fell Wednesday and I'm so mad at myself, but I fell and I re-hurt my leg and my arm. I broke my glasses, but I actually have them on. Mr. Joyful has glued them for me. You cannot tell. And I'm thankful because I actually tried to use my new glasses. Will you hand me those? They're right there.
Oh.
But I can't see very well out of them. These glasses are transition glasses. So I have, well, they're trifocals. I mean, they do have transition from glasses to sunglasses, but they're trifocals. And this is just so I can see farsighted, but they are transition glasses. But in order for me to see close, oh, wow, though, I can see that chat better with these. I was going to say, for me to look up close, I have to have them almost sticking out here to see. So I am going to go back and talk to them about that. But anyway, I might actually leave these on for looking far away. I might get a little
YouTube glasses now.
Yeah, I might get a little dizzy and blind up close, but I can actually see the comments a lot better with these. But these are the glasses that I'm supposed to be wearing. But anyway, but I'm glad and thankful that he was able to fix these. But yeah. And the bad part about it is, you want to know why I fell? Because I was trying to grab yarn off the wall rather than asking for help. Like I had any business doing that. But anyway, so, but anyway, it's tough trying to be independent again. Lisa says, I just brought myself. That's okay. You just had lunch. Hey, Wanda, she's here. She says, hey, I finally made it. Yay. So let me add Wanda's name. Miss Bailey, are you playing with us tonight? And let's see. Wynette says, I have homemade peanut butter fudge or homemade pralines in the house. Yum, yum, yum. I love peanut butter fudge.
I didn't bring them up here, but I got some cream cheese brownies.
Cream cheese brownies. Yes, oh my gosh.
I went to Walmart hungry, so I made a mistake.
Oh, thank you, Bailey. I agree with you. She says, Mr. Joyful is awesome and such a sweetheart. Wanda says, I just bought a sweet Italian cream cake at Walmart. Oh, my goodness. Susan, hello. She says, I am here. Oh, my gosh, Susan, we've been missing you. So it is so good to have you. Happy New Year. So add Susan. And Bailey says, you need to get one of those things that grab. Bailey, I have one. In fact, I want to get one to take to the office. And so I have one, Bailey.
You have to grab it first before you can start grabbing other stuff.
I was being stubborn. I tried to say independent to my boss today, but he was trying to bite his tongue. And finally I said, I was just being hard-headed. He says, I'm so glad, because he says, I so wanted to say not independent, being stubborn, hard-headed. So I admitted it. It is a hard thing to ask for help, Wanda. Bailey says, I'll guess, laugh out loud. Sure, why not? Oh, awesome. Hello. Is it Kimberli? Yes. Hello, Kimberli, and welcome to my channel. Kimberli is new with me and new to the Joyful Creations family, and I am so glad to have you here. And Kimberli, let me know if you want to play with us. And Susan says, I got all caught up in the Trish shawl. Yay, Trish! I still so want to do that shawl. I'm so glad, Susan, that you're doing it, though. All right, everyone. I've been chit-chatting. Let me get our emoji up, and we are going to get started. And Kimberli, you just let me know. Did I say that right? And we'll know, and we'll get you added to the scoreboard. All right. And again, while I'm looking for this, last week our winners were Mare and Margie, and both of them have already received their prizes, so that is awesome. I see every vehicle except for our little woot woot train. Have they changed our woot woot train again? Oh, there it is. All right. Kimberli says, yes, that's correct. Awesome. Trish says, wonderful, Susan. Wanda says, I've got one in the truck, trying to find one for home now. Can't find one. I don't think we've looked either, and I hope we can find one because I do use it a lot. Susan says, hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you for that, Susan. I love it when you guys love and hug each other up. All right. Wanda says, I am still driving. Wanda, you do your thing, and if you can answer, great. And if not, we certainly understand. Where are you at right now, Wanda? Let me ask you that real quick, if you don't mind. Where are you at? Where are you heading? And we're going to go ahead and start getting started. Again, we've got episode 5 and 6 tonight. Yeah, see, this ain't going to work.
I can't see.
I can't see. I can't read the questions.
I'm blind.
So I'm changing between glasses. Margie says, we have one here at home as well. They are awesome, aren't they? They really are. Okay. We're going to make this work. It is time to get started. We've got the woot woot train. All right. Here we go, ladies. Question number 1. Wanda says, Arizona headed to North Carolina. Oh, my gosh. So this is the thing, Wanda. You're leaving the state that my Marine son is in, and you're coming to the state just above me. Oh, you should have packed him up and brought him home to me. Susan says, hello, Mr. Joyful. All right. Guess what, everyone? Why not? Because we can. Question 1 is a bonus question. Woo, woo. So here we go. First person to answer correctly gets 3 points. What did Nurse Dyer's Auntie Grace give her to share with her new friends at Anana's house? And I'm going to eat my cold dinner.
Peanut butter?
Nope, wasn't peanut butter. Darla says biscuits. Margie says cookies. Trish says biscuits. Susan says candy. Lisa says chocolate. The correct answer has been given. Wanda says biscuits. Mr. Joyful, did you get the new names I put out?
I believe so.
Okay. Bailey says cheese. Candy says chocolate. Of course, Candy. They'd be crazy if it wasn't chocolate. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close the answers out because the correct answer has been given. And it is biscuits. And the person who gets the 3 points is Wanda. Excuse me. Darla. Woo, woo. Sorry about that, ladies.
Oh, your 3 points.
Good job, Darla. Yes, sir. Darla gets 3 points. All right, next question. Nurse Dyer told Sister Julianne she hoped for her own room because she does what? A, talks in her sleep. B, snores, or C, sleepwalks? Bailey says, I'll behave now. Did I miss you misbehaving? I didn't see you misbehaving.
She said cheese.
Oh, cheese. Ah, got it, got it. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, looks like we've got all the answers in, so we're going to lock those in. And if you said B for snores, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Trish. Woo woo! Good job, Trish. Then also getting points, Mr. Joyful, is Margie, Darla, Wynette. Oh, sorry. Candy, Wanda, Bailey, Susan, and hello, Mare, and Mare. So we have to add Mare. Hello, sweet Mare. Welcome, welcome in, my friend. Hugs, hugs. Mare says, hey. Trish says, hi, Mare. Margie says, hugs, Mare. Thank you, ladies, for welcoming her in. All right.
Point, right?
Yes.
All right.
And Mare says hello to everyone. All right, here we go. Next question. Mrs. Williams went into labor 2 weeks early. True or false?
Those are bad. You probably don't want to take those. I'll take care of that.
Mr. Joyful is telling me I do not want my sweet treats.
They're bad.
He says they're bad. They're probably good, but bad for me. In fact, I know they're bad for me. But I'm eating chicken and vegetables for dinner, so that's got to help, right? All right, locking in your answers. If you said false, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo, woo! Good job, Margie. And also getting a point is Mare, Darla, Wynette. Look at there, Wynette. Woo, woo. Trish and Susan. Susan says, I will share my dinner. I heard on my last live what your dinner is, and I would love to have your dinner. Tell everybody what you have. It was shrimp, right? Shrimp and, was it crab or shrimp and lobster bisque? And Wynette gave a smiley face. She is guessing and doing great. All right. Next question. What was causing Miss Williams so much pain? Was it A, an infected blister or bug bite, B, indigestion, or C, an abscessed tooth? Thank you, Mare. She says, hey, Wynette, welcome. Appreciate that, Mare. She is very new to our channel. Wanda says, I knew I was wrong as soon as I hit enter. Susan said, crab and shrimp seafood bisque. Yes. Yum, yum. All right, locking in answers, and it looks like everyone gave C for their answer, and that is correct. It was an abscessed tooth, so yay. So everybody gets a point, but the person who gets the extra point is Mare. Woo woo! Good job, Mare.
Everyone else got a point.
And everyone else got a point. It's a bonus question. What color sash did Tom wear at church while he was preaching? Bailey says, oh, Susan, yummy, right, Bailey? Mare says, that poor woman, I know, with that abscessed tooth. All right, Bailey says red. Mare says blue. Lisa says purple. Wynette says red. Trish says purple. Margie said green. And Wanda said purple. I'm going to lock those answers in because the correct answer has been given. And Susan said purple. And the correct answer was given by Margie. Woo woo!
Margie.
So Miss Margie, Candy says chocolate. So Miss Margie gets 3 points. I can't show you because I'll show you the answers, but I did that as a bonus question, but then I did multiple choice answers below it. Crazy me. All right. Next question. Get our little woot woot train in here. Where did Miss Ivy die? Did she die at A, church, B, in the street, or C, at the post office? My food's starting to get cold, so it's clumping.
That cheese.
All right, looks like we have all the answers in. Locking them in. And again, if your answer comes in before we go to the next question, it counts if it's correct. If you said A for church, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Trish. Woo woo! And then also getting a point is Mare, Darla, Margie, Wynette, Wanda, Candy, and Susan. Bailey says, don't forget to eat all your dinner or no dessert. Mr. Joyful's going to take it from me. He knows how much I want brownies, so I'll have to make a happy plate. Hello, Nisi, and welcome in. How are you? It was so good to see you at the end of my live. I'm so sorry I had to end it, but I'm glad that you are back and here with us. She says, hello, sweet Bailey, and she gave you a big red heart. So, Nisi, let me know if you are going to play with us tonight. And Candy says, excuse me, Nisi says, hello, Lisa Knits and Candy. All right. Did I give you? I did. I gave you everyone that got. Okay. Next question. Reggie, Ivy's son, went to stay with who? Was it A, Reverend Tom, B, Cousin Fred and Violet, or C, Doc Turner and Sheila? Lisa is saying hello to Nisi. Susan said hello to Nisi. Nisi says hello to Susan. All right, we're going to lock in our answers. And if you said, okay, why's my, you won't select my emoji. There we go. If you said B for cousin Fred and Violet, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Mare. Woo woo! Good job, Mare. All right. And then also getting a point is Margie, Darla, Trish, Candy, Wanda, Bailey, and Susan.
Cool.
Next question. Sister Monica Joan told Nurse Dyer that she and who delivered her as a baby. Was it A, Sister Evangelina, B, Sister Helga, or C, God?
Cool.
Yep. I keep forgetting to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Joyful just showed me your message, Nisi. I had missed it. Nisi said, I'm not familiar with this show, so I'm just here to hang out.
Cool.
And I understand that, Nisi. I do have people who have also never seen the show that are just guessing, but that is entirely up to you. I'm just happy that you are here. So if you feel like just trying to guess, then that's fine. But I appreciate you being here, and you can always bring a project and work on a project. All right. If you answered A for our sweet, dearly departed sister Evangelina, that is the correct answer. And it looks like a good many of you chose her. But the person who gets the extra point is Darla. Woo woo! Way to go, Darla.
Cool.
And then also getting points is Margie, Mare, Lisa, Trish, Bailey, Wanda. Look at you, Wynette. You haven't watched and you are doing amazing.
Wanda got one too.
Wynette got one. Wanda got one. Wynette got one.
Okay.
And Susan. Bailey says, Nisi, I'm guessing all my answers because I can't get the show in, but this is fun, even if you're wrong. Oh, that's so sweet, Bailey. All right, next question. Which statement is false? So let me repeat that. Which statement is false? A, Reggie turned the stove on. B, Reggie opened the window for his plant. C, Reggie got locked out of the store. Wynette says, I'm here too. What? I'm here to arm wrestle anybody for yarn.
Somebody.
I hear you. Susan says, me too, Bailey. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Gonna lock answers in. Again, if you answer before we go to the next one and it's correct, it will count. If you said that the false statement was B, Reggie opened the window for his plant, that is the correct answer because he did turn the stove on and he locked himself out of Violet's store. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Good job, Margie. Also getting points is Bailey, Trish, Darla, Wynette, Wanda, Mare, and Susan. Bailey says, whoop, whoop. Yes. All right. Bonus question. First person who answers correctly gets 3 points. Here we go. What was Mrs. Williams afraid of? What was Mrs. Williams afraid of? Think about what she was suffering from early on in this episode. Bailey says spiders. Nope. Trish says dentist. Margie says dentist. Darla says dentist. Lisa says spiders. Wanda says spiders. Well, hello there. Life, Love, and Crochet in the Dark with Mary Ann. Hello, Mary Ann. Welcome in. She says, hi, everyone. So let me write her channel name down real quick. Life, Love, and Crochet in the Dark. Life, I love that. Love and Crochet in the Dark with Mary Ann.
Ann or am? A-M.
Oh. Is it Mary Ann?
Maryam.
Maryam?
Oh.
Change my glasses out, y'all. Isn't that something? Oh, it does.
That's cool.
You're going to have to fix this back. Oops.
Okay.
Yep, it is Miriam. Sorry, got it right. Finally, I hope.
We just rename everyone. So.
I know, we're just renaming everyone. She says, I am throwing out a guess. Don't even know what the question was. That will make it fun and interesting. I can't wait to see what you throw out. I crochet a lot in the dark because my husband sleeps in the same room. Gotta be dark. I hear you. I love that channel name, though. She says, I am Maryam. And she's given us purple hearts, so we must be Miriam. Maryam. Trish says, what? What'd she say?
Okay.
I got to borrow your tablet again. Trish, what did you say? A salami. What? I love it. Maryam says she was afraid of having a baby. Ouch. Oh, cool. She says it's an Arabic greeting. Okay. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I will slaughter it. And that will be an injustice. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I'm going to lock in answers. Mare says, very cool, ladies. And Trish says, how are you? To Miriam. And she says, it's an Arabic greeting that means peace be upon you, essentially. Ooh, I love that. That is awesome. Love it, love it. Okay. The correct answer is dentist. And if my memory tells me correctly, I believe that the first person who got that was Trish. Yes. So Trish, whoop, whoop, you get 3 points. Good job.
Trish.
Yes.
All right.
All right. I'm going to ask the next question as the answers are coming in. You did get her. Okay. What? I'm alive, still in the hospital on my path towards trying to get better. Oh, bless your heart. Trish says, woohoo! Well, I am so glad that you are here then. And I definitely hope that we will be able to give you a couple giggles and a lot of joy. Oh my goodness. We are blessed and honored to have you here with us. All right, I will explain the rules after I ask the next question while the answers are coming in. And she says, we are working on Call the Midwife. I forgot the whole show, even though I watched it twice. Oh, wow. Hello, Megan. She says, oh no, am I late? Just a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad. So we'll get you added in, Miss Megan. Welcome in and hugs again. All right. Trish says, oh goodness. May God heal you, Maryam. Yes, yes. Maryam says, just don't make me laugh too hard. I get spasms in my ribs. Love to laugh though. I hear you. Mare says, hey, sweet Megan. And Wynette says, I'm sorry, everyone, but I have to leave. Have fun, everyone. It was a pleasure and fun. Oh, it was so good to have you here, Wynette. And the points that you've earned will be in the description box later tonight. And come back and join us. And who knows? All it takes is one slip of paper to win that big old bag. But take care and hugs, hugs, hugs. Hello, Jen. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Let me get you added so Mr. Joyful can get you on the scoreboard. I'm kind of surprised you're here. You've got something fun and exciting going on. But I'm glad you're here. She says, hello, everyone. Excuse me. Megan says, hey, all. Maryam says, thank you, and may God bless you and your families. Oh, that's so sweet. Lisa said, bye, Wynette. Thank you, Lisa, for hugging her out. Megan says, I literally just woke up from a nap. Laugh out loud.
Sounds nice.
I know. Margie says, hugs, Wynette. Thank you for that, Margie. Y'all are so sweet. Maryam says, bye, Wynette. Thank you for doing that. Maryam says, give me a question. I might remember. It's coming. And Trish says something else in Arabic to Maryam, and also you. Lisa says, hi, Jen. Margie says, hugs, Jen. Hello, Connie. Welcome in, my friend. She says, hi, Cynthia. How are you doing today? I am doing much, much better. My recovery is definitely in the up stages. I did have a crazy little fall earlier this week, but nothing too terribly bad. Reaching for yarn that I shouldn't have been reaching for.
Fell off the couch.
Fell off the couch. Jen says it ended early. Oh, wow, Jen. Well, I can't wait to hear about it. Connie says, hello, everyone. And Trish says, hi, Megan. Susan says, hugs. Megan says, hey, Trish. Jen says, hi, Lisa and Margie. Lisa says, hi to Connie. And Connie says, that is awesome, Cynthia. Yes, yes. You guys, if you are not familiar with Connie's channel, Just Another Stitch, you've got to go over and check her out. She has an amazing and wonderful channel. She is a brilliant crocheter and designer. And she does amazing interviews. Making sure I've got everybody on here. Okay.
Asala means literally, and if it is God's will, because we know we may.
Connie said hi to Lisa. Mare says hi, Jen dear. Trish says pray for Connie's husband. I hope you and your husband heal, Connie. Oh, wow. Well, Connie, I will definitely be praying for you. I didn't know that anything was going on with you and your husband. If you can, shoot me an email, and I will definitely be praying for you either way. Mare says hi, Connie. Bailey says hi, Jen. And Maryam says that phrase means literally, if it's God's will, because you know we might plan, but he has the ultimate plan. Long explanation. Sorry for the fall on the sofa. Hugs. Oh, no, that is fine, Maryam. It was my own stubbornness, and I, of all people, should know better. It has been, gosh, February 2nd, you guys, will be 1 year since my journey of learning to walk started and all of that. And I can't believe it's almost full circle, and I'm getting there, Okay. Susan says, hello, Connie. Connie says, thank you, Trish. Frank is feeling better and sounds a lot better. Oh, that's good to hear. Trish says, man plans and God plans, but God is the best planner. Amen, Trish. Amen. Jen says, hi, Mare. Wanda says, hey, Connie. Jen says, hi, Bailey. And Lisa says, get better, Connie and Frank. Yes, yes. Okay.
We say, if God willing, the creek don't rise.
Yeah. Bailey says, praying for you and hubby, Connie. Absolutely. This is why I love you guys. Y'all are absolutely amazing. All right. So Maryam is waiting for the next question. The next question is, where did Fred find Reggie? Was it A, at his home, B, Anada's house, or C, the church? Connie says Frank has COVID. He was admitted to the hospital today. Wow. His chest x-ray shows pneumonia. Uh-oh, hang on. I lost it. Shows pneumonia. He is feeling better now and sounds a lot better. I am probably on the tail end of having COVID. Oh my gosh, my friend. I am so sorry to hear that. Yes, I am definitely praying that both of you are feeling better and that Frank gets to come home from the hospital very, very soon. Connie said hi to Mare. Wanda says, my brother just got out of the hospital with, I can't see what that says.
Congestion.
With congestion? Is that what it says?
It's C-O-N-G, so I assume it's congestion.
Okay. Yes, Mare. She says prayers, Connie. Yeah. Connie says, thank you, Lisa and Bailey.
Oh, wow. Congestive heart failure.
Congestive heart failure. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow, Wanda. How's he doing now? Maryam says prayers for you all. Yes, yes. Connie says thank you, Mare. Oh my goodness. All right. If you said A for at his home, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Mare. Woo woo! Good job, Mare. Yes, Miss Mare got it. Also getting points is Darla, Margie, Jen, Candy, Trish, Megan, Connie says hi, Susan and Wanda. Wanda gets a point, and Susan. Mare says prayers, Connie, for you and your biscuit. Yes, that is his nickname, Biscuit. Connie says thank you, Lisa and Bailey. I think I'm reading. Yeah, my chat jumped. Sorry, I'm double reading. Yes, Connie, thank you. She said prayers for your brother, Wanda. Mare says sending prayers, Wanda. My chat jumped again. For our new friend Maryam. Yes, yes. Yeah. For Wanda and our new friend Maryam. Yes, thank you for that, Mare. Candy says be right back. Miriam says, I'm happy to have found y'all. You seem so nice. Oh, thank you. Again, our motto is to just be a place of joy. Wanda says, I really don't know. His wife has Alzheimer's. Oh my gosh, Wanda. Oh my gosh. So he's more like her caregiver. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Trish also said she would be right back. All right. Well, definitely prayers for all of you. Next question. Reggie cried because he was happy. True or false? My dinner's so cold. Miriam says, thank you for the prayers. They are much appreciated. I think prayers are needed more for my kids who are alone while I am stuck here and my mom who's stuck far from me right now. I do understand that, Miriam. And I know that it's hard because with COVID and everything, your family cannot come visit you. And that makes it even harder. And I'm speaking that from experience with 2 hospital stays this year. And it's very tough. And just like Connie, I'm sure you're not even allowed to be with Frank because of the COVID policies. And it's just hard. It's hard not to be there with them. So definitely praying for you. Bailey, you went through that earlier last year. Darla says, we all need to pray for each other. Yes. Bailey says, Maryam, you're going to love this channel. Cynthia and family, better known as the Joyful Family, are precious. Oh, thank you, Bailey. Margie says, definitely will pray for everyone, Maryam. Yes, yes. Connie says, nope, I can't be with him. I know, and it's tough, isn't it? I mean, it's just, COVID. Yes. Definitely praying for you too, Connie. as well as Frank. But, you know, it is hard because, you know, the loved one is being taken care of, like you, Maryam, in the hospital. Yes, you have your good and your bad nurses, but it's hard on the caregivers and the loved ones that are at home, you know? So, Connie says everyone is getting COVID lately. So be safe, everyone. Yes, yes. In fact, I was telling them earlier, Connie, I couldn't actually go to the office today because my boss got exposed. So we're out of the office for sure, at least until next week. Bailey says 9 years of my husband's life was lost to dementia until he passed away in September. Oh. Margie says praying for you also, Connie and Frank. Yes. Maryam says, thank you, Margie. Yes, our prayers together will make some joyful noise. Amen. Amen. All right. If you said T for true, Reggie cried because he was happy. That is the correct answer. And the person who gets that extra point, I don't know. I got to go back up and search. Is Jen. Woo, woo. Good job, Jen. So Jen gets 2 points, and then the following people get a point. Darla.
Okay.
Margie.
Okay.
Mare. Lisa.
Lisa, there you are. Okay.
Megan.
Megan.
I can't tell. Was that an answer from Connie?
This is TA, so probably true.
Okay. All right. Connie. You need that. Yep, just below it she says oops T. And let's see. Candy is back. Welcome back, Candy. Susan gets a point.
Hold on, do that. Connie. Let's see. Connie said Susan.
Connie, Susan, Candy.
Candy.
And Wanda. Miss Maryam says true happy, so I'm taking that as true. So Miss Maryam.
Maryam.
And Trish says I'm back. Miriam says congratulations. And Connie says, yes, it's tough. I was so scared at first when they said Frank had pneumonia. I was crying. I feel better now that I hear him sounding better. Yes, because it's hard when they get pneumonia on top of it. So definitely keep me posted, Connie. And if I don't hear from you, I will check in with you as well. Miriam says, welcome back to Trish. Connie says, thanks, Margie. Trish says, thank you, Miriam. Miriam says, got hooks falling all over me in the bed. Got hooks falling all over me in the bed. That's kind of a good problem to have. I do that too. Mine's in the recliner though. Bailey says, laugh out loud, Miriam. And Darla says Miriam, and she's got laughing emojis, laughing hard and crying. Miriam says, cute Raggedy Ann on the shelf. Oh, thank you. I found that at a Goodwill, and I was like, must have. I want to make one for my daughter. She never enjoyed one. Oh, wow. She'll probably find it creepy. I don't think the Raggedy Anns are as creepy as other dolls are.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, thank you, Trish. She dropped Miriam's channel. Connie says, I have been posting updates on my community page. Okay. I will definitely go check that out. Miriam says she is 14 now. Oh, I think she would love to have a Raggedy Ann. Candy says, Connie, I cried every time my late husband got pneumonia. I was always afraid it would be the last time I saw him. Oh. Yes, Candy, you've had a rough time too, losing your husband, and she lost her sister this past August due to COVID. Margie says, subscribe to Miriam's channel. Thank you, Margie. All right, next question. Miriam says, my channel is a bunch of whining right now, starting my path towards rehabilitation. Trust me, we understand. I definitely do. Mine's been whining, rehabilitation, whining, rehabilitation, whining, rehabilitation. It is all good, my friend. We are here to support you and love you. Next question. The Lynchmere Hospital sent a letter to Fred that they would take Reggie. True or false? Connie says, oh no, Candy. I'm so sorry you went through that. Miriam says, oh, Candy, hearts and hugs. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all got a new conductor in town tonight, I see. Trish says my answer got in before the train, I think. No, it came in after the train, but
At least on this one anyway.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to lock those answers in. And if you said T for true, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Trish. Woo woo! Also getting a point, Mr. Joyful, is Darla. Margie. Bailey. Lisa. Candy. Jen. Connie. Hang on. My chat jumped. Trying to go back and find Connie's answer. Okay, there it is. All right, and Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa already.
Oh. Okay, she's in there twice then.
Oh, okay.
Wanda and Susan. Lisa says mine got in before the train. Actually, they both were past the train.
Yeah.
Darla says mine is before the train. Okay, so I do know that things are different in your chat than mine, but everybody got in before the train. And it's fine as long as I can tell the difference between the answers. That's all that matters.
Yeah. On I said most of the time on your own chat, your answer will come in first because your answer comes from your whatever device you're using, and anybody else's comes from the network.
Okay. So if you didn't understand what he was saying that in your chat, your answer always comes in first, no matter what, because it's coming from your device, where everyone else's answers are coming from the network. But what they were talking about was they thought that their answers came in and then I did the train.
That's why I said that.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because the train came in from the network.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. All right. Trish says, yay. And Miriam says, was guessing again. Love it. And Margie says, she needs to drink some tea, right, Margie? Miriam says, got it wrong. Have to watch the show again. Lisa says, okay. Miriam says, I got hit by the train. Oh, no. Mare says, I missed the train. Mare says, laugh out loud, Miriam. Oh, my gosh. See, I'm already laughing so much. Jen says, laugh out loud, Mare. Bailey says, good to know. All right, next question. Every day, Reggie helps Sister Monica Joan and Fred in the garden. True or false? Do I have to finish my dinner before I get my sweet treat?
You do not.
Good, because I'm getting full.
Actually, just trade plates with you. There we go. Give you the empty one. No, you don't. You got a service animal, so you want to.
All right, locking answers in. What?
That one in there.
Oh, the dog.
She saw me put your plate aside. She went, oh.
She saw me put my plate aside with food in it, and she's like, I'm here. For those of you that are new, that's our dog, Sadie. We have a grand dog, Mackenzie, too, that we're watching while our son is in the Marines, but she's sleeping at the moment.
She's an older baby.
She is an older baby. All right. It looks like, Mr. Joyful, everyone has said T for true. No, got a couple. Okay. If you said T for true, that is the correct answer. Marion says, I am letting my eyes enjoy. And Susan says, what is the goodness gracious, what is the dessert tonight? And it is brownies. Yay! Finally, Cynthia gets her brownies. Margie says, how is she doing? Much better. Much, much better. I guess we don't have to do it as often now. And she's asking that because one night Mackenzie was hurting.
Yeah.
So bad that her moaning and crying was so loud. She's looking at us now. She's like, someone said my name.
Yeah.
But I don't know, probably only 2-3 times a week now.
Yeah.
We have to give her Tylenol. But other than that, she's doing really, really good. So
I give her 8-hour Tylenol for arthritis.
For arthritis. So yeah. So she is doing really good because that broke our hearts that night. Thank you for asking, Margie. Maryam says, letting my eyes enjoy your wall of joy, creations and yarn, gorgeous eye candy. Oh, thank you. That's 17 years worth of collecting. And I definitely have more time to buy yarn than I have to crochet, but I am working on changing that. Susan says, how is your son's dog doing? Oh, thank you, Susan. And of course, I just answered that. I appreciate you and Margie both asking about Mackenzie. Miriam says, oh, I want a brownie. I wish I could get it through to you. Hello, Nancy. She says, hi, everyone. Just stopped in to say hi. Hi. Can't stay. Well, I am so glad you came in and said hello to us. Hugs, hugs, and joy. Miriam says, hi, Nancy. Darla says, hi, Nancy. Excuse me, Trish. So sorry, y'all. And Susan say, hi, Nancy. Miriam says, impressive with hearts. And says, who couldn't need more yarn, right? Nancy says, hi, all. Darla says, yarn is life. Amen. We need a shirt that says that. Yarn is life.
Yarn
there you
life.
Go, Darla.
A yarn life.
Yep. Lisa says, I am not a brownie person. Oh, wow. Margie says, hugs, Nancy. I'm usually not a chocolate person, but I've recently discovered, I'm so sorry, y'all. I had a piece of chicken in my teeth and I cannot stand food in my teeth. I've always loved brownies, but I've recently found that I like chocolate ice cream too. Somebody is trying to let him know she knows that food is sitting there.
Oh, goodness.
Margie says, hugs, Nancy. Maryam says, life is yarn. I agree. Margie says, love brownies. All right. Let me see. Our question. Did they send? Okay. So the answer was T for true. If you answered T for true, I'm going to lock those answers in really quickly. And Maryam says, I want some good fudge with pecans. Oh my gosh. I like brownies with pecans. Not a really big fudge eater, me. Mr. Joyful is. I do like peanut butter fudge, though. All right. If you said T for true, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets that extra point, y'all might also want to make some tea for, is Jen. Woo woo! Way to go, Jen. So Jen gets 2 points. Also getting points is Bailey, Darla, Lisa, Mare, Trish, Margie, Connie, Megan, Maryam, and Susan. All right. Trish says, I want some peanut butter fudge. I need to make some. Mare says, dark fudge brownies are the best. Not a fan of milk chocolate or cakeish brownies. I think these are kind of like a fudge brownie. Well, maybe not. Those might be kind of cakey. For me personally, I hope they're more cakey. If they're more fudgy, I'll only be eating one of those for sure. All right. Mr. Joyful, can I order a glass of milk? Okay. Candy says, I'll be back in when I get home. Have some closing things to do at work. Love you, girl. We'll be watching for you. And please be safe going home. Bailey says, be and stay safe, please, Candy. Yes. Susan says, I want some peach cobbler. That's one of the recipes that are coming out if I get any more recipes. If not, that'll be one of the very few recipes that's on there is that peach cobbler recipe, Susan. I was telling them on my last live earlier tonight, I haven't gotten any more recipes in. So anybody wants to email me their favorite recipe and tell me how they came to get it, I'm going to run a video the last week of January with the recipes. All right. Just email it to me. Margie says, be safe and careful, Candy. Thank y'all for that. Lisa says, bye to Candy. And Maryam says, be careful, Candy. See you soon. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next question. Every day. Wait a minute. Next question. What did Mrs. Williams do when she woke up from having her teeth pulled? Did she A, curse, B, cry, or C, laugh? Bailey says, oh, Susan, you're a girl after my heart. Peach cobbler. Oh, so good. Yes, yes. Was it the actual peach cobbler that started it? I don't think it was. We had peach cobbler right before the Christmas holidays. And that's when we started the whole. Yeah, it was cookies that started it. And then the peach cobbler was right before the holidays. And that's when we talked about sharing the recipe. Your recipe and Tasha's recipe. They're coming last week of January. All right. I'm going to lock answers in. And Margie says peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream. Oh, yes, ma'am. If you said C for laugh, that is the correct answer. The person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo woo. Okay. Next question is a bonus. So while Mr. Joyful is finishing up, I'm going to ask the bonus question and then we'll go back and give everybody's points. I promise I will not forget. All right. So the next question is a bonus question. First person who answers correctly is the only one to get 3 points. Who went with Fred to Lynchmere Hospital and said 2 opinions are better than 1, particularly when 1 is theirs? Who said that? Susan says, I have quite a few cans of peaches. Oh, yum. Bailey says, y'all have made me gain like 15 pounds since I started watching everyone. Jen says, Sister Monica Joan. Margie said, Sister Monica Joan. Darla said, Sister Monica. Lisa says, Father Tom. Trish says, Sister Monica. Mare said, Sister Monica. Susan said, Sister Monica. And Wanda says, Sister Monica. Megan said, Sister Monica. And yes, it was Sister Monica. And oh my gosh, y'all, I just love her character. I mean, when she said that, I just laughed. Megan was with me when we were watching the episode, and oh my gosh, I just laughed and laughed over that. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to wet myself. It was hilarious. You just never know what's going to come out of her mouth. And she's like, he looks down into the car, and there she's sitting, and she's like, 2 opinions. What was it? 2 opinions are better than 1, particularly when 1 is mine, she says. And I was like,
So glad she went to
yes, I am glad she went. I am. Mr. Joyful says, so glad that she went with him. Yes, yes. Okay. So backing up, Mr. Joyful.
Okay.
Margie gets 2 points. All right. And then these folks get 1 point. Jen, Trish, Darla, Lisa, Wanda, Maryam, Connie, Megan, Susan, and Mare. And then this person gets 3 points for the bonus question, and that is Jen. Woo woo! Good job, Jen.
Okay. Sweet.
All right. Guess what, you guys? The next question is a bonus question. I know Darla, right? Darla says, I love her. I do too. I love Sister Monica Jones' character. All right. Who did Sister Monica Joan find at Lynchmere Hospital?
My blanket Miss Beverly gave me.
Miss Beverly, if you're lurking, Mr. Joyful is enjoying his blanket you gave him for Christmas. Margie said Cynthia. Bailey said me, laugh out loud. Trish said Sister Cynthia. Lisa said Father Thomas. Darla said Sister Cynthia. Jen said Mary Cynthia. Megan said Sister Cynthia. Connie said Sister Cynthia. Wanda said Sister Cynthia. Maryam said Cynthia. And yes, she found Sister Mary Cynthia And the person who gets the 3 points is Margie. Woo woo! Good job, Margie.
Margie.
Yes. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
And Susan and Mare also said Sister Cynthia. All right, next question. Who did Sister Monica, oh, excuse me. Next question. Sister Mary Cynthia was treated with electric shock at Lynchmere Hospital. True or false? Maryam says, what's the subject for next time so I can study? It will be Call the Midwife as well, season 6, episodes 7 and 8. And for those that are new, every Wednesday night around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I put out a reminder video of what season and what episodes. It's a really short video. I don't even think it's like 30, 40 seconds, definitely no longer than a minute long, if that. It's very, very short. And it does tell you what season and what episodes. All right. If you said T for true, sadly, that is the correct answer. It was awful. And it looks like everybody said true, and they did. Candy's not with us at the moment, but she's coming back. So everybody but Candy gets a point. And the person who gets the extra point is Megan. Woo woo! Good job, Megan. All right. Maryam says, all righty, I'll watch it from season 1 again. Bless your heart. She says, I found y'all by chance my first time. I know, and I am so glad you're here.
Yes, yeah.
And it seems like you know some of the people that are already here, Maryam, so that's wonderful. And yes, we would love to have you come back. Next question. Sister Monica Joan went back to Lynchmere Hospital for Sister Mary Cynthia and was turned away. True or false? That is kind of fudgy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cakey. It's a fudgy brownie. Oh, wow. I haven't seen those in forever. He amazes me with what he finds. Remember those little cherry mashes he showed last week? He found the original circus animal cookies. All right, locking in answers.
Excuse me.
Maryam says, the Yarny community is a family. We get to know one another across channels. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you said true, that is not the correct answer. It is false. It was kind of a trick question. Somebody did go and they were turned away, but it wasn't Sister Monica Joan. It was Sister Julie Ann, the head nun. So if you said false, that's the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Darla. Woo woo! Good job, Darla. And also getting a point is Margie, Megan, and I think that is it. And it is. Good job, ladies.
Excuse me.
Maryam says, cool. I missed the box of circus animals, right? Especially with the icing on them. Trish says, oops, laugh out loud. Maryam says, also miss McDonald's cookies that were in Happy Meals. Yes. Those were good. Like a butter cookie.
I miss McDonald's, their fried apple pies. I used to deep fry them.
Yeah. Megan says Dollar General has a lot of those, a whole aisle of crackers and cookies. There you go, Mr. Joyful. All right, next question.
Excuse me.
Crystal Williams got new teeth. True or false? That's Mrs. Williams. Miss Crystal Williams got new teeth. True or false? Remember, she had an abscessed tooth. Miriam says yum.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I've seen the animal crackers. This is the first time I launched them. I've seen the iced ones.
The ice cookies, yes. All right, we're going to lock in answers. Mare says, I am lagging bad. Uh-oh. If you said T for true, that is correct. She did get new teeth. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo, woo. Good job, Margie. Also getting points is Jen, Darla, Bailey, Lisa, Trish, Megan, Miriam, Wanda, Susan. Miriam says, go out and come back in. Yes, to try to fix lag. We are about to finish up this episode, and we've got 3 questions left. 2 of them are bonus questions. So the next one is a bonus question. All right. Sister Winifred went to Sister Julianne about Nurse Crane teaching her how to do what? What did Sister Winifred go to Sister Julianne and ask for permission for Nurse Crane to teach her how to do? Connie says, I am getting tired. I hope everyone has a good night. Hugs, my friend. I will definitely be checking your community page to see the updates on Frank, and I hope that you continue to feel better. Thank you for coming and joining us and spending some time. I'm so glad that you were here. It was good to see you. Hugs. Mwah. We've got Mare saying drive, Darla, drive, Jen, drive, Lisa, knit. I love it. Trish says drive, Margie, drive. My chat jumped. Wanda says drive. Bailey says drive. Megan, drive. Lisa says hugs, Connie. Thank you for that, Lisa. Miriam says drive. Margie says hugs, Connie. Thank you, Margie. Susan says drive. Darla says hugs, Connie. Thank you, Darla. And Miriam says hugs, Connie's prayers, and tell Frank hi. Yes. Thank you for that, Miriam. Susan says hugs. Thank you, Susan. And Miriam says knife while driving. What? The correct answer is drive. And the first person who said that was Mare. Woo, woo. Good job, Mare. That's 3 points. We will get Mr. Joyful to give that to you when he comes back. He went to let the dogs out for a potty break. Next question is also a bonus question. So here we go. All aboard the Woot Woot train for 3 points. Oh, knit while driving, autocorrect. Grr. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. And she has a laughing, crying emoji with a purple heart. Mare says, my mini cat says hello to everyone. Hello, Minnie. All right. Next question is a bonus, and it says, Doc Turner and Sheila found a new what? What did Doc Turner and Sheila find? Megan says laugh out loud and has a little cat emoji. And Mare says house. Jen says home. Margie says house. Trish says home. Darla says flat. Lisa says house. Bailey says a house. Megan says bigger home. Wanda says house. Maryam says flat. All right, I'm going to lock those answers in, and I'm actually going to give 3 points to 3 different people. And I'll tell you why. Mare gets 3 points. Miss Mare does. All right. This is why I'm going to give 3 points to 3 different people. Because the correct answer is basically a new place to live, which would be a home, a house. And the first person who gave that answer is Mare. Whoop, whoop. So I'm giving Mare 3 points.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm also going to give 3 points to Darla. Whoop, whoop. Because Darla said flat, and that was the actual answer because that's what they called it. You know, in London, it's a flat. But I'm also going to give 3 points to Megan, whoop, whoop, because she said larger home. And yes, they were looking for a bigger home to move into because, well, Sheila's pregnant and their family is expanding. So I felt that it was only fair to do that. All right. Last question of this episode. Reggie went to Lichmere Hospital. True or false? I got you, Margie. I know what your answer was supposed to be. Connie has gone. She's
okay.
Yeah.
I'll give her the dashes.
All right, locking in answers. And if you said false, that is the correct answer. Y'all did amazing with that because it was meant to be a trick question. And great job. He went to the Greenwood Hospital, which is a lot different from Lichmere. Lichmere is more kind of like a psychiatric hospital, but he went to Greenwood. And so the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo, woo. And then also getting points is Jen, Trish, Darla, Mare, Megan, Wanda, and Susan. Maryam says, congratulations. All right, moving right on into our last episode for tonight. Sister Monica Joan refused to eat until she knows that Sister Mary Cynthia is okay. True or false? Trying to steal my brownies. Miss Miriam, you're fixing to get a roommate because Mr. Joyful's going to have to come get his broken fingers fixed.
I'm cold.
My hands are cold. Your hands are warm. All right. Bailey says, I think I need to be able to get this show so I can watch it. It sounds like such a good show. It is.
I warn you,
And
they should be what's it called? The commercial people.
Should give you a warning to make sure you have an investment in Kleenex.
Yes. I thought that who was it? My mind went blank.
Netflix.
Sponsors, yeah.
Sponsors.
It should be sponsored by Kleenex.
Bailey, if you don't have it, I get it on Netflix. I do have 2 links in the description box that Mr. Joyful has found that offers it free, but again, it depends on your area. But some people have found it at their local library. So check your local library. I know Netflix was taking it off at one point in time. And I have sent them one email thanking them for leaving it on and telling them what we're doing. And I'm going to do that at the beginning of every month or the end of the month, whichever. So that once a month they're continuing to get it as a reminder. Not that they'll listen to little old tiny me, but maybe, but that's why I'm trying to make a point of on the reminder and in the description box thanking Netflix, because I know that's where a good many people are watching it from. Yes, Jen says, make sure you have tissues, Bailey. Maryam says, it is, Bailey. I watched a few seasons. Mare says, amen to that, Jen. Maryam says, welcome all, but I think I'm better to protect your finger. It'd be better to protect your fingers. Oh, he knows I'm not going to hurt him.
Yeah.
She gave a laughing emoji and a purple heart. Lisa says, I think I can get on Foxtel here in Melbourne. Oh, wow. That would be awesome. Bailey says, I tried Netflix, but couldn't find it here. Maybe it's not available to us here in Canada. And that's possible. I know Candy had that issue too, but she went and found it at her local library. And then Wanda actually bought the DVDs. All right. Looking at answers. If you said T for true, that is true. And I think everyone said true, except Bailey. So everyone will get a point except for Bailey. And the person who gets the extra point, that sounded awful though, didn't it?
That's mean.
I wasn't trying to be
Just
mean,
so
Bailey.
Rude. Just so rude.
Is Jen. Woo, woo! You know I love you, Bailey. But after I said it and I heard it, it was like, except for Bailey. It's like,
you can't play with it.
You know I love you. All right, next question. Mrs. Farah had surgery as a child that closed most of her what? Was it A, her throat, B, her vagina, or C, her stomach? Oh. Maryam? Bailey? This is an episode you would definitely need a box of Kleenex. How many we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You said 2 are out?
Yeah,
So 13, maybe. I do need them. Oh, wait, and Candy. Oh, Candy's still not back.
No, she's not.
No.
I did a report last.
Okay. Okay. Trying to see how many answers I'm looking on. Okay, I think I've got them all. All right, lock it in. And if you said B for her vagina, that is correct. And the person who gets the extra point is Trish. Woo woo! Good job, Trish. All right. Also getting a point is Megan, Margie, Mare, Jen, Darla, Maryam, Wanda says, change states, time zone, circle of death. Bless your heart. So you remember she's a truck driver. She's driving from Arizona to North Carolina, and she has changed states, so the time zone has changed on her. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. That's the hardest part about driving across state. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah, 4 hours.
I know. That's what happened to us when we went to pick up Andrew in Alabama. It's like, oh, just added another hour. All right. Trish says, female genital mutilation. Yes, yes. And a mad face emoji. All right. Also getting a point is Wanda and Susan. Maryam says, y'all know I'm guessing, laughing out loud with the heart. Yes, we do. Mare says, and sadly, this crap still happens, right? Bailey says, didn't want to answer B because that's just wrong. It is wrong, but that's what happened. That was her culture. Well, where she grew up. Maryam says, it does, but I don't think as much as before, thankfully, right? Trish says, Mare, sadly true, but it's starting to change. Yes, it is. Maryam says, take care driving to Wanda. Oh, thank you. And she gave you a purple heart, Wanda. All right, next question. When Doc Christopher came to call on Trixie, Sister Monica Joan wouldn't let him in because she didn't know his credentials. True or false?
Coffee.
Oh, coffee sounds good. Ooh, coffee with my brownies. Megan and I were talking about hot chocolate earlier. Tomorrow is going to definitely be a hot chocolate day.
Chocolate put me to sleep.
Well, then what are you doing eating brownies?
I mean, hot chocolate. I meant
hot chocolate.
Yeah, that made me sleepy. Oh.
Maryam says, I remember some of this, I think. Megan says, hot chocolate with a emoji glass of milk and a chocolate candy bar. Trish says, he's got no creed with the nun posse. Laugh out loud. Maryam says, I think. Upside down smiley face. Susan says, where did Wanda buy it? I think she got it on Amazon, right, Wanda? All right. I'm going to lock in answers. And if you said true, of course, that's what Sister Monica Jones said. And I'm sorry that I laughed and probably gave it away, but I can just see her. I just love her, you guys. You just never know what's going to happen with her or what she's going to say. But yes, she would not let Christopher come a calling for Trixie because she didn't know his credentials. That is very, very true. All right. The person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! Good job, Jen. God bless Sister Monica Jones. Also getting points is Trish, Megan, Margie, Mare, Darla, Bailey, Maryam, Lisa, sorry, my chat jumped.
Lisa was the last one.
Yep. Okay. All right. Susan. Wanda gave a thumbs up. She got it off of Amazon. Hello, Miss Candy is back with us. Welcome back.
Okay.
And Megan says, so random. She's just so funny.
Susan's last one?
Susan was the last one so far. Wanda says all 10 seasons. She got all 10 seasons on Amazon.
Cool.
Because the 11th season, I think, is airing in the UK in April and should hit us somewhere by early summer to midsummer, which is perfect because that'll be about the time we should be finishing season 10. Oh, I need to get the video out for us to start picking our next. Well, we keep getting midwife season, so I probably could wait till February. I might wait till February to do a video for us to go ahead and start pick what our next series is going to be. We got a little bit of time because we still got
just do Dexter
5+ Dexter 5+ seasons left to go. Mare says she is the beloved aunt that we all wish we had. Isn't that the truth, Mare? Oh my gosh, that is so true. Yes, yes. Maryam says, nurse is here. Uh-oh. Well, you come back and join us when you can, love. So glad you've been here. Susan says, I would love to buy them. Yes, they are worth having. They really are. That would be a great investment. Megan says, welcome back to Candy with the little candy emoji. How sweet. Jen says, welcome back, Candy. Thank you, Megan and Jen, for welcoming her back. Susan says, how much, Wanda? Maryam says, I love physical DVDs. Internet can't disappear those. And Wanda says, I don't remember, Susan. Maryam says, gotta move up in the bed, so I'm on hold a minute, I think. She says, grr. All right, next question, everyone. Susan says, I'll still have to do the border on my blankets. Gotcha. Well, don't forget to send me pictures. And that's the thing. If you're new here, if you do any of the Call the Midwife blankets that I have in my playlist, send me pictures because I do a video at the end of our series of everyone's makes. And I haven't really advertised it, but it's there. There will be a giveaway given off of that video, just like there was with Longmire. So don't forget. All right, next question. Which statement is not true? Which statement is not true? After shock treatment, this is still part of the question though. After shock treatment, Sister Mary Cynthia was upset about what? So of these statements, which one was she is not true, if that makes sense. Maryam says, I'll have a look. I have a couple baby blankets to do. Gotcha. Trish says, I got about halfway on my blanket, then lost it. What? You can do another one. You got time. Not like you don't have a whole lot on your plate already.
On this one, but
Bailey says, huh?
sorry.
Mr. Joyful looked some up on Amazon.
I found one season 1 through 9 for $159. I'm looking now, sale.
Try to find like seasons 1 through 10.
Yeah.
I mean, they would want to get the complete.
Yeah.
So far, he found a set 1 through 9, and it was like $159.
Yeah.
And then they fluctuated. Most of them went up, like seasons 1 through 9 for $199. But he's trying to look. We had done that before, and it seems like when Wanda was looking, and we found one for like somewhere around $150, $160 for all 10 seasons. Bailey says, huh? Maryam says, 11 whips and counting. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. All right, back to the question. I'm going to reread it. So remember, you're going to pick the statement that is not true. After shock treatment, Sister Mary Cynthia was upset about what? Was it A, being taken to the main ward, B, given different clothes to wear other than her habit, or C, eating spinach at dinner? Mare says, I don't count. Susan says, if you find it, can you put the link, please? Yes. Might be easier for me to email it to you because I'm on my, well, he might be able to put it in the chat because he's got his tablet open too. Wanda says she didn't pay that much. Oh, wow. So hopefully he can find it even cheaper than that. All right. Locking in answers. And if you said C for eating spinach, oh, sorry. Did not mean to give y'all 2 emojis there. Jen says, laugh out loud. I forgot about which one is false. Short-term memory. I hear you. Which is eating spinach. That is the false statement. She was upset about being taken to the main ward when she had her own room, and she was given different clothes to wear other than her habit, and she was really upset about that. So yes, C was the correct answer. She was not served spinach for dinner, and the person who gets that extra point is Margie. Woo woo! Good job, Margie. Miss Margie got it. And then I'll tell you who else got points. Ooh, we got coffee.
It's hot.
So my hot tea from earlier, which is now cold, was in my mug. Baby, it's cold outside. And now Mr. Joyful has brought me coffee. And, you know, I have different mugs for these nights, right? So I can just have different little things. But this one says, keep calm, be happy, happy, happy. You know, Miss Beverly got me this for a birthday a couple years ago.
Cool.
So
it's going to be hot.
Oh, then I won't drink it.
Yeah, it just came out the coffee maker.
Because y'all will watch me burn my lips. Can't have that.
Calm down, Buttercup.
Calm down, Buttercup.
So we got
all right.
Margie.
So Miss Margie has 2 points.
Like that. Okay.
And I got to go back and find my answers. Oh, wait. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm right. Jen answered first, but her answer was incorrect. Miss Margie gets 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trish gets a point. Mare. Darla. Megan. And Miss Susan. Oh no, Maryam says, oh, I forgot about thoughts too. And Maryam says, I know she'd be upset about Maine Ward. Yes. Megan says, I can't believe someone took her. Oh, shh.
Nah.
Megan. Shh.
Okay, Mare. Mare Jr.
Mare. It's also Cynthia, right, Mare?
Mare Jr.
Maryam says, keep calm. Hug some yarn. That should be a shirt too. Oh my gosh. I have to write that down. Next time somebody gets upset, I'm going to be, keep calm. Hug some yarn. Sorry, got to write that down. Keep calm. Thank you, Maryam. Hug some yarn. Love it, love it. All right. Jen says, I hugged some yarn today. Ooh. Did you buy some yarn? Megan says, that's really good. I know you can definitely make that into a sweater. Yes, I could. Lisa says, use your yarn as a stress ball. Yes. Oh, I love that too. Use your yarn as a stress ball. I have to write that one down too. Anytime, says Maryam. Trish says, March quotes, laugh out loud, right? Uh-oh.
Yarn ball.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Megan gave a yarn ball. Jen says, I was gifted some yarn. Oh, that's even better. That's the best. That is the best. Okay, who's ready for a bonus question? Because that's what we've got is a bonus question. Trying to get my little woot train up there. All right, here we go. First person gets 3 points. What was taken from Sister Mary Cynthia's bed? Lisa says, me. Maryam says, that's nice. Megan? You should get that answer. You gave it before I even asked it. Does that count? Mare says, I have 3 kitties snuggled on my blanket. Talk about weighted. I think you have my weighted blanket beat, Mare. By far. Yeah, and yours is extra warm too, with fur. Jen says Bible. Darla says Bible. Megan says her Bible. Margie says Bible. Trish says her Bible. Mare says Bible. Lisa says blanket. Candy says Bible. Miriam says Bible. Candy says her peanut butter cups. Susan says Bible. And yes, her Bible is the correct answer. And the person who gets those 3 points is Jen. Woo woo! Good job, Jen.
More coffee, not coffee.
All right, next question. Maryam says, not fox fur either. No, not fox fur. Very true. Yes, Miss Jen got 3 points. What did Sister Monica Joan leave on the Bible in the room she and Sister Julianne made up for Sister Mary Cynthia? Was it A, a rosary, B, a tissue, or C, a mint? Trish says, my kitties sleep on my head and walks across my curtain rod. Laugh out loud. This is true. I actually witnessed that. We were doing a video chat back and forth, and her cat was literally walking across the curtain rod.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? Miriam's, okay, that was an answer. All right. All right. Maryam says yarn. All right, we're going to lock those answers in. And if you said C for mint, Trish says, I had to threaten to end Zivo's life, right? Mare says, my kittens sleep on me and take turns. Oh, my goodness. If you said C for mint, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Megan. Woo woo! Good job, Megan. Howdy, howdy. All right. Also getting points, Mr. Joyful, are Margie, Mare, Trish, Candy, Bailey, Darla, Wanda, and Susan. And Mare says, whoop, Megan. All right, next question. Cynthia, Sister Mary Cynthia, never found her Bible before she left Lynchmere Hospital. True or false? Megan has a little owl there. Emoji. Bailey says, she says, oh my gosh, it's Fluffin' Nutters cold. I feel like a popsicle. It is cold. And it's even colder where you are, Bailey.
The puppy's outside. It's already frosting.
Oh, wow. Mr. Joyful says it's already frosting.
Yeah.
The snow is a-coming. Ugh.
It's cold.
All right. Locking in answers. And if you said F for false, that is correct. She found her Bible, Mrs. Archgold, the woman that was always sitting at the chair at the end of her bed. She had it in her purse. And so the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Woo woo! Good job, Jen. Then also getting a point is Margie, Darla, Megan. Trish says, my Zivo thinks he's Houdini. Mare, Candy, Trish, Lisa, Maryam, and Wanda, and Susan. Megan has Mother Nature blowing wind and then a cloud with raindrops falling from it, or snowflakes one. Either way, it's going to make snow. Yes. All right. Next question is a bonus question. Trixie gave what to Sister Mary Cynthia when she came to Anada's house? What did Trixie give to Sister Mary Cynthia when she came back to Anada's house?
Just wait me out. Get ready to answer.
All right. Mare said soap. Margie said soap. Trish said soap. Miriam said soap. Darla said fancy soap. Lisa said soap. Jen said soap. Candy said Hershey Kisses. Megan said facial soap, I'm sure. It says facial slap, but I'm sure it was facial soap.
Facial slap. Welcome back.
Bailey said lavender soap. All right. Wanda said a hug. Oh. Okay, I'm going to lock those answers in because we do have the correct answer. Susan said soap. The correct answer is soap. I am going to give 2 people 3 points, Mr. Joyful.
Okay.
The first one is going to go to Mare because she got the answer in as soap correct first. So, whoop, whoop, Mare. The actual answer was scented soap. So, the second person that I am going to give 3 points to is Darla, whoop, whoop, because she said fancy soap. And so I'll take that for scented. All right. Megan says, yeah, mint soap. Laugh out loud.
Facial slap.
A facial slap.
Welcome back.
She gonna need that hug then, Wanda. She got a facial slap. All right. Next question. The ambulance got Mrs. Farah to the hospital before she gave birth. True or false? All right. Gonna lock in our answers. If your answer comes in before we go to the next question, we'll count it. I'm going to hold off on my train. I think we got 1 or 2 more answers coming in. All right. And it looks like everybody said F for false, and that is the correct answer. Way to go. Everyone gets a point, and the person who gets the extra point is whoop, whoop, Margie. Yay!
Okay, but else gets a point.
And everybody else gets a point.
No exclusions.
No exclusions. Not this time. Next question. Nurse Dyer had to cut Mrs. Farah with a knife to deliver the baby. True or false? Thank you, Mare. She says, whoop, Margie. Maryam says, nurse, back. I'm out for now. Gotcha, Maryam. Will you come back when you can, love?
Well, Maryam, not for now.
Just for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right, going to lock in answers. And if you said F for false, that is the correct answer because she did not use a knife. She used scissors. And the person who gets the extra point is Mare. Woo woo! Good job, Mare. And then also getting points is Trish, Margie, Darla, Candy, Lisa, Miriam, Jen. Megan says, wait, false. Yep. But you did already give true. I have to take that. Your first answer. Trish says she used surgical scissors. Yes, she did. Megan says yes. And Susan gets a point. Yep, she used scissors. You get Susan?
Yep, just did.
Okay. Megan says, darn. I'm sorry. All right. Next question. Doc Turner told Sheila he hopes President Kennedy thinks like what as well as a politician? Is it A, father, B, husband, or C, citizen? Megan says, I knew it was scissors too. Answered too quickly. Gotcha. All right. Locking in answers. And everyone answered C for citizen, except Wanda, who answered A for father. And the person who gets the extra point and the only points is Wanda. Woo woo! Because it was a father. He hoped that he thought like a father as well as he does a politician. So good job, Wanda. Wanda's the only one to get points. She got 2. Bailey says, I'm having fun guessing, and I did answer lavender soap. That's scented. It is. I take the first answers, Bailey. That's how that works. But you are correct.
Yeah.
But when she said fancy, I took that as that scented being the first of the answers in the line. Yeah. Sorry about that. Mare says, whoop, Wanda. And Megan has star emojis around Wanda's name. All right, next question is a bonus question. Here we go. Sister Monica Joan told Sister Mary Cynthia that her breakfast lays neglected. Her health will not thank her, but will for the jester. Wait a minute. Okay. Sister Monica Joan told Sister Mary Cynthia that her breakfast lays neglected. Her health will not thank her, but what will thank her for the gesture? Did you get that time? I read it correctly that time. Yeah, you did. Because I already see answers coming in. All right. Mare says rats. Darla says rats. Margie says mice. Trish says rats. Candy says rats. Jen says rats. Megan says her stomach. Wanda says heart. Lisa says rats. Susan says rats. And I'm going to lock answers in because the correct answer has been given, and it is rats. And the person who gets the 3 points for the bonus question is Mare. Woo woo! Good job, Mare. Bailey says, ooh, rats. And she has a rat mouse emoji. Yes. Ooh, rats. I agree, Bailey.
They're so sweet.
Oh, no. Bonus question again. Sister Mary Cynthia was upset about what she read on the front page of the paper. What shocking event did she read? I wonder if my coffee is cool. I'm consulting with Mr. Joyful on the answers.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If that's the case. Season's embalming war.
Yeah.
What do you think I should tell? Nuclear possible war.
Yeah. Possible war. Yeah.
Megan.
Yeah. That's good.
Because nuclear war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Mr. Joyful had to be the judge of who gets the points on this one. Jen says bombing. Trish says nuclear bomb. Lisa says death. Darla says bomb. Mare says Russian missiles. Megan said nuclear possible war. Margie said bombing. Bailey said no more yarn is available. Oh my gosh. Love your answer, Bailey. Susan says bombing war. All right, I'm going to lock in those answers. The person that Mr. Joyful has chosen to get points because the answer is nuclear war is Megan, because her answer was nuclear possible war. And she had nuclear and war actually in there. Yes, bombing and all that falls in, but
yeah, she had both.
But she had both the words. So Megan got that. So good job, Megan. So she got 3 points. All right. Next question. Trish says, way to go, Megan. Mare says, woo, Megan. Thank you, ladies, for that. Trixie called Christopher for a date. True or false? And Lisa said, way to go, Megan. Megan gave a smiley face emoji. All right. And we're going to lock in answers. And it looks like everyone answered T for true. That is the correct answer. She did call him for a date. What is my computer doing? Todd?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I see. I see what it is.
Okay.
Huh. I don't know how to get it off yet, but it's telling me it's 38 degrees outside. There we go.
Like, what in the world?
I know, right? It's like, I can't see my answers. All right, so everyone gets a point, and the person who gets the extra point is, woo woo, Miss Margie. Good job, Miss Margie.
Margie.
And then everybody else gets a point.
All right.
All right, next question. Who came to talk to Sister Mary Cynthia? Was it A, Reverend Tom, B, Doc Turner, or C, the Mother Superior?
Ones I don't get one.
What?
Oh, I see. She did. Okay. She did say yeah.
Oh, I do see that. Thank you, Miss Wanda.
Fine. We blind people.
We are blind people.
That's hard seeing. Too far away. Oh.
All right. Let me see if we've got all of our answers in. Waiting on just a couple more answers. Megan says, going to get down to 36 tonight. That's still too cold. Still too cold.
I plan to sleep right through that.
Yes, we plan to sleep right through it.
Oh.
Thank goodness we no longer have to go to Easley.
Yes.
Although, I don't know yet. It just depends on what we wake up to. We might still be going, but more than likely we're not.
Because my aunt she's that fun, crazy aunt.
Yeah, she's our sister Monica Joan, the fun, crazy aunt. And we miss her. It's been a while since we've seen her. Well, since we moved Grandmama from the nursing home last June. So, cannot wait to see her. Oh my gosh, Jen says it's 18 degrees there. I'm going to tell y'all something shockingly. You know, Mr. Joyful's got a blanket tonight. Y'all don't ever see him with the blanket because normally, I kid you not, I have the fireplace set at 86 every Friday night. Shockingly tonight, Mr. Joyful, tell them what it's set on.
72.
What? But your girlfriend here is wearing this big old jacket, this hat on her head, and she's got big fuzzy slippers on her feet that I just got for Christmas from my friend Denise.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired right now, so I'm colder than normal.
Oh, that is cold now that I took it off. We're going to put that back on. All right. Anyway, Megan says, dang. Trish says, Cynthia, be sure to think about the ride back and not just the weather on the ride there.
That's
Very,
what we were thinking, yeah.
yes, very true, Trish. Bailey says it's minus 26 degrees there. Oh my gosh, Bailey.
The coldest I've been in is minus 17 with the wind. Then we were on the lake with the wind blowing. But,
I've been in Michigan before during winter and snow, but I don't remember what it was. I can guarantee you it was really cold because I was in Michigan as a missionary. And before that winter, I was there during the summertime. And I think it was like in the upper 60s to mid 70s. They're all wearing bathing suits. And I was wearing jogging pants and sweatshirts because that was still cold. And that was in my 20s. I didn't have no blood thinner issue then, but it was just a difference of climate that I was used to growing up in. But oh my gosh. The thing about Michigan is if you didn't like the weather, and I'm sure some of y'all know what I'm talking about, just wait a second and it will change.
yeah.
What were you going to say, Mr. Joyful?
I said, I remember one winter we gotten down to minus 7. And our mom was she didn't want us waiting at the bus stop, but she's gonna drive us. And we got outside the neighborhood and the truck broke down. And we had to walk back to the house.
Oh, that's awful.
God bless.
That's awful. Jen says, ouch, Bailey. Mare says it's 22 degrees here. Oh my gosh. Megan says, holy crap. Jen says it was super cold, I'm sure. Oh, it was. It was. Lisa says it's warm to hot here. Well, she's in Australia, y'all. That's where we need to pack our bags and go. Darla says that hurts, Bailey. And Trish says that's the whole Midwest, constantly changing weather. I hear you. Okay. Why does that keep doing that?
You putting your mouse over the temperature thing down.
Have we given the answers yet? No. We have not. So who came to talk to Sisters Mary? Cynthia. All right. The answer is indeed Doc Turner. So if you said B, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Margie. Woo, woo. Good job, Margie.
All right.
And then also getting a point for Doc Turner is Mare, Jen. Well, it might be everybody, actually. It is. Everybody said B.
Okay.
So everybody gets a point. All right.
Who got the first point?
Margie did.
That's right. Okay. I'll make sure I don't double click her twice.
Yeah. Lisa says, if you all come here, bring the cold with you. Well, then that defeats the purpose.
Oh, so you bring cold with you all the time, don't you?
I do. I bring the cold with me all the time, Lisa. I would be that guest that you would be pleased to see. Bailey says, you have no idea just how bad it hurts. Laugh out loud. And Wanda says, it's the snow coming from the Gulf. And Trish says, Bailey, that was our weather last week. Painful and bitter. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to pray for y'all because, I can't handle this 38, much less. Anyway, too cold, too cold. Susan says, does anyone in chat live in California like me? Margie says, I am. Bailey says, you can have the cold and you can have the snow too. No, I love you, Bailey, but you must keep it. I decline. All right. Next question. Mrs. Farah is afraid her husband will not love her anymore if she is not stitched back up. True or false? Lisa says, no, wrong side of the country for me. Trish says, getting piled on with snow right now. Bless your heart. Bailey says, but I don't want it. I'm sorry.
I said, you say snow down here and we'll panic.
Yeah, you say snow down here, we panic. Because our snow, it's snow coming from the sky, but when it hits and it sticks, it's ice. It is not snow. It is ice. It all turns to solid ice and slush.
The shame makes people panic. I went to the grocery store today.
Oh, yes.
Walmart was sold out of potatoes. There was not a single potato in the whole store.
Probably potatoes, cheese, milk, bread, toilet paper. I mean, they go crazy. Like it's going to last forever.
There's 1 pack of hamburger meat left.
Oh, gosh.
Like we were going to be snowed out for 6 weeks or something like that. They were going to build igloos and.
I mean, right now schools are probably canceled on Monday, even though that snow is probably going to be way melted before Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. We might have some remnants, but not to close school.
The worst we got was what, 1976, I think, was the last big long-term storm. We had one down here probably about 4 years ago, but it wasn't that horrible. It was just like a week or two. We were iced in.
Yeah, it's just not common for us to get snow.
Yeah.
It's just, we might pray for a white Christmas, but we usually don't get one. And we don't usually get one after Christmas either. All right. Megan says Newberry is in the dark pink. That is unusual for us. Lisa says 23 degrees Celsius is 73.4 Fahrenheit here. Wow. I would love to be where you are.
It was warm today. I was down
It was a nice day today.
Yeah, I was down in a t-shirt, sitting in the sunlight, just absorbing the.
Yeah, I went down to no t-shirt, but I was just like this. All right. Bailey says all the kids here are hoping for a snow day, I'm sure. Wanda says the really bad weather comes in front the Gulf. That's why I asked. Okay. How's the weather where you're traveling right now, Wanda? I hope that you are not having to experience any of this. Megan says, I told my mom that people are going to be getting milk and bread, and she said she already got hers. Laugh out loud. Lisa says you can have it. Talking about the snow and cold weather. All right. Susan says, Lisa knits, where are you? She's in Australia, Susan. All right. Wanda says clear, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I'm glad it's clear right now. All right. If you said T for true, sadly, that is the correct answer. And the person, and I think everybody answered T for true. So let me.
T for true.
T
for true. Me for you.
Yep. Everyone answered T for true. Oh, wait. Candy said false. So everyone except Candy.
Okay.
Mr. Joyful has to plug in.
That was plugged in.
Get points, and the person who gets the extra point is Jen. Whoop whoop.
Miss Jen.
Yep, good job, Jen. And then everybody gets a point except Candy.
Okay.
All right, we're almost done, you guys. Next question. Let me get back down here. Yep, Candy says, nope, I said F.
Hmm.
Lisa says, Susan, Melbourne, Australia. Bailey says, I'm California dreaming. Right? Megan says, laugh out loud. Loving it. All right, next question. Dot Turner and Sheila's belongings went to the wrong address. True or false?
Yes, pulled out a little bit loud. Okay. Excuse me. Both the puppies are laying on the carpet.
Yeah, both the dogs are laying on the carpet. It might be a little bit cold versus the hardwood floor.
Baby sleeping.
All right, locking in answers. And if you said T for true, which I think everyone did, and they did, that is the correct answer. And the person who gets the extra point is Darla. Woo woo! Candy, I have to tell you, your answer came in like just a split second right after Darla's. Good job, Darla. And then everyone else gets a point, Mr. Joyful. Next question. The Russians and Americans agreed to terms, thus ending the threat of war. True or false? Megan says, it's like a race, low key, laugh out loud. Yes, yes. That's an extra woot woot because I know who gets the extra point. Oh, wow. Can you send that to me, to my email? I have to get 2 of those.
Okay.
I might even get 3 of them.
Can't see how to do it.
Mr. Joyful just found a Call the Midwife mug. That's all I'm going to say. That is nice. All right. Locking in answers. And if you said T for true, that is the correct answer. And everybody did. Megan says, oh my gosh, about the mug. Bailey says, heck, buy 4 and 1 is for me. Laugh out loud. Mr. Joyful just got real excited. What is that?
It's a different saying, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. $20 for that mug though?
I know.
You have to show them. Yeah. This I can't spend $20 for a mug, but if there was a mug for me, this would be it.
Oh.
It just slid down.
The mouse was doing it. Yeah.
The lighting is not good. You might have to get close.
Well, it slid down, didn't it?
Yeah.
Let me
I can get it.
move the mouse.
Okay. Hang on. Let me come close. Y'all look. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. I can't show you the midwife one because I'm definitely going to be getting some.
Oh, watch out. Hold up. You caught on the table.
Hang on. Caught on my wheelchair. Okay.
Move that back around.
Oh, you had Maryam off of there, right? For the time being?
I'll check. 9 to not.
Just
Okay.
all right. Okay. Maryam is back though. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun.
Am I still plugged in? Yes, I'm still plugged in.
Darla says we don't. Okay, hang on. Let me get back up here. Megan says, "Dang, that's expensive for a mug. It is expensive. That was a nice mug. Choose Joy, but not for $20." Darla says we all want one. Where are you looking?
Amazon.
Amazon. Under anything specific?
Actually, I was looking at Call the Midwife. I just happened to see. I just following leads.
He was looking under Call the Midwife for the DVDs and went over to mugs.
That's
So
that's a red, like a red igloo cup or
yeah.
Cup.
Okay.
I'm getting distracted.
Yes, we are getting distracted.
Okay.
Bailey says, "Did this just turn into the shopping channel?" Says her emoji. Lisa says, "I wouldn't pay $20 either. It's awesome, but it's not that awesome. Sorry." Megan says, "Very nice." Maryam says, "Cool." Margie says, "Definitely want one." I hear y'all. Susan says, "Sorry, what did it say?" The mug said, "Choose Joy." It was kind of like a beige mug, and it had like a darker trim to it, but it said "Choose Joy."
Like an earth tone.
Yeah, it was like an earth tone kind of mug. It was really nice, but not $20 nice. Sorry to whoever on Amazon is selling it, but no mug is worth $20. Maryam is saying she is back. Welcome back, my friend. Megan says, "Laugh out loud, shopping channel." Maryam says, "Got moved around. Good. I hope you're comfortable, my friend." And Trish says, "I couldn't read the mug, but now I'm going on Amazon after this."
Send this one to you.
Well, don't everybody go buy Call the Midwife mugs, because I'm going to get some to do for giveaways. So anyway, all right. Okay, back to the answers. Because now it's not as funny as it was earlier, because it's so much time has passed. But before a minute ago, in the last question, Darla got it, and I was telling Candy she was just a split second hair behind her. Well, the person who gets, so everybody got the answers correctly, except Miss Maryam. She wasn't here at that time for it. But oh wait, yes she was. She did answer T for true. So I'm sorry, Miss Maryam. Everybody, including Miss Maryam, gets a point. But the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo, 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 woo. Candy, I think that's your first one in a long time. So woo, woo. All right. After Cynthia's now woke the neighbors. Maryam says, "Thrift store for mugs of joy at thrift store." I look, but I have not found a joy mug at a thrift store. But I do. I look for them because I try to have different kind of mugs for my, lives. And with Miss Trish and I going live, gotta get some more mugs. It's like yarn. Can't have enough mugs.
You have to have a mug wall now.
I do. I have an actual. We live in an old Southern home. My studio is in our dining room, and I would show you right now, but I got a kind of a mess corner right now. But anyway, one day, you know what? Go look at my yarn tour videos in my playlist, and you'll see it. But I've got one of those cabinets, hutches, that are built into the wall, and they have French doors on them. And so, yeah, I have a bottom shelf that I keep my mugs in.
I've got Miss Candy.
All right.
Bonus. Who else? What's the question? Points on that
one. Everybody.
Everybody? Okay.
Everybody got points on that one.
Or everybody. All right.
Okay. But I do check the thrift stores, Miss Maryam.
Goodwill.
Wanda says went through Amazon, but went under other sellers for the DVDs. Gotcha, Wanda. Could even try eBay. Who knows? Lisa says should be Call the Midwife shopping channel, right? Maryam says thanks. I had just got back. Sweet, woo woo. And Maryam says yay. And Candy says that's because I'm always working. Laugh out loud that she doesn't get the points in first. Bailey says I buy Hooker crochet books and you buy Call the Midwife mugs. Too funny. Trish says, I love thrift stores. Oh my gosh. Mr. Joyful and I live for thrift stores. And I kid you not, when we go on vacation, we are going thrift store shopping. Where his grandmother used to live, which we're going to see Aunt Lynn, hint, hint, we actually have a card. And every time you shop in there and you spend $5, you get a hole punch. And when you get your whole car filled, then you get free bucks for however many. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at the card. But yeah, Mr. Joyful and I are into thrift stores, Goodwills, everywhere we go. It's just part of the journey. All right, folks, moving on. We have 3 questions left. 2 are bonuses. This next one is the only one that's not a bonus. And then we got 2 bonus questions and we're done. Trixie was mad when Christopher offered her alcohol. True or false? Megan says, same, Trish. Megan loves thrift stores too. Megan has been in a few thrift stores with us before.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you go, my friend. Woo, woo. Somebody's off work. Susan says, I have a lot of coffee cups and mugs from Starbucks. I hear you.
I had you send yourself.
Starbucks has some really cool coffee mugs, though.
Yeah.
They're a little expensive, but.
I like my little plain blue one. The solid.
Yeah. That is pretty. It's got like a white trim to it.
Soup bowl.
Megan said, so many random things in a thrift store. Never know what you're going to find. Amen, Megan. Amen. It's just full of treasures. Full of treasures. Susan says, I used to go thrift stores with my mom when she was alive, and I collected piggy banks of all different kinds. Oh, that is so cool, Susan. Maryam says, Maxwell House. And she has a smiley face and a heart emoji. All right. I'm going to lock answers in, and let's go back and see what everyone said. If you said false, that is the correct answer. She acted like a complete lady about it. She did not say a word or let on. So she did not get angry with him. He didn't know, but she acted like a complete lady. And so the person who gets the extra point is Candy. Woo woo! Good job, Candy. And then also getting points is Darla, Trish, Margie, Wanda, Bailey, Maryam, and Susan. Susan, by the way, while I got you, will you do me a favor and send me an email with your address in it, please, ma'am? You are one of the few that I don't have an address for. Lisa, I don't have your address either if you want to send me one. And Darla, I'm trying to remember. I think I do have yours, Darla. Wanda, I don't have your address. I think I have Darla's. I think it's Wanda, Susan, and Lisa. I don't have addresses for. If you ladies would kindly send me an email with your addresses, I would appreciate it. Darla, I will double check and let you know for sure next week. But I'm pretty sure if Mr. Joyful can reach me that notebook, I can look right now. But anyway, the butterfly notebook, my Joy Friends notebook. Okay, let's see here.
See you, Miss Batman.
Trying to get back into the chat here.
That's your
I play. No, that's the birthday notebook.
The butterfly one.
Yep. I play the games and get reward points, and I use them to get my cups and mugs. I got you, Susan. That's the best way to do it. Megan says, I would love to get a porcelain cherry blossom piggy bank. I would love to get a porcelain cherry blossom piggy bank. Oh, wow, Megan. That's kind of specific. What does the cherry blossom stand for or represent for you? Maryam says, sounds pretty, Megan. I have a cherry blossom vase. Oh, wow. Megan says, cool, with a smiley face emoji. Lisa says, okay, will do. I just get your Gmail, then I will send it to you. Yes, it's on my about page, Lisa. All right. Locking in our little emoji here. Last two questions, our bonus questions. The next one, first person who rings in first with the correct answer gets 3 points. Mrs. Farrah's sister Decca was escorted back to her home to be cut and circumcised. Who performs the circumcision? In their country, who performs the circumcision? Megan says, I love Japan and anime, and they are a very popular treat over there. Gotcha. I do know about the anime, so that makes sense. All right. Maryam says, my aunt sent me stuff for Cherry Blossom Festival when I was a kid. Oh, that is awesome. Bailey said, I need to send you an email, Cynthia, about Zach. Yes, please do. Lisa says, yes, doing it now. Awesome. And Wanda gave me a thumbs up, and answers are coming in. All right, let me flip to my D's real quick. For those of you that are new, when you join my channel and I start learning stuff about you, you each get your own little special page in my Joy Friend notebook. Not too much longer, I'm going to have to get another notebook. Luckily, I have another one just like this. Darla, I do have your address. I thought I did. I thought you had one once before. I do. All right, Mr. Joyful, if you can put that. All right, it's fine. All right. So answers are coming in. And Trish says her mother. Margie says mother. Jen says mom. Darla says a woman. Wanda says her mother. Miriam says mother. Bailey says the mother. Megan says the grandmother. Lisa says mother. Miriam says yikes. Susan says her mother. All right, I'm going to lock in answers because the correct answer is given. Yes, it's her mother. And the person who gets the 3 points is Trisha. Woo woo. Yeah, Miss Trisha. All right. Last question. It is also a bonus question. Sister Mary Cynthia went where to heal? She went to somewhere specific. What was the name of the place? Trisha says, woohoo! What?
You and me, couple pieces.
Mr. Joyful's still shopping.
Hmm.
Candy says, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Lisa says, healing place. Megan says, I don't know, with a frowny face. Bailey says, a California spa. I love it. Trisha says, Greenwood. No, but that would be nice because she'd be there with Reggie.
Shady Pines.
Jen, Mr. Joyful says Shady Pines. Oh, y'all, that was so sad about Betty White. Jen says holiday. All right. Those are not the correct answers. Trish is the closest with Greenwood. It is a place, and there was a specific name for it. All right. So I'm going to give you, and it's one word, but we're going to break it down into 2 words for me to give clues. The first word, okay, is the opposite of south. The second word is like a meadow. So take those 2 clues and put them together. Susan said Greenwood, nope. Candy says Greenville, nope. Westbrook, says Darla, nope. North Lee, says Lisa, nope. North is right. Megan got it. Northfield. Very good. The answer, yep, Megan gets 3 points. The answer is Northfield. Bailey said Ireland. Jen says North Pine. Margie says Northfield. Oh, good job, Margie. Darla said Westbrook. And Maryam says Northfield. Good job. Megan says, woo. Wanda says Northfields. Yep. All right. That was good. That was hard. Good job, Megan. Let me get the woot woot train. Megan, woot woot. Good job. And Maryam says Michael's. She would definitely be happy if she got to go to Michael's. All right, let me get our point book. Those of you that are new, this is our point book. I actually got this from a Goodwill a long time ago when I used to sell Mary Kay, which has been, gosh, like 15 years ago. Well, no, we've been together 16, so probably 14 years ago was when I quit selling Mary Kay. But anyway, all right. Let's get our points. So let's see. Who had the highest amount of points tonight?
31. Margie?
I think so.
Yeah.
We had 1, 2, 3 people that made it to the 40s. There was a tie between Darla and Mare with 42 points, and Margie came in with the highest with 45 points. So congratulations to you guys. All right.
Throw this away.
Darla says, whoop, whoop, Megan. And Maryam says, pretty lips. Thank you. Lisa says, Cynthia, I sent you a Gmail with my address in it. Oh, thank you. Bailey says, that's hilarious. I quit selling Mary Kay about 15 years ago. Oh, wow. Oh, Bailey, wouldn't that have been, did you ever go to San Antonio? Well, of course that's in Texas, but I mean.
The other San Antonio, not.
When I quit, Bailey, I was actually going to go get my keys to my Grand Am, but I made a choice. I was going into directorship, and I made a choice to not sell anymore and focus on my children because there was a lot going on at that time. Maryam says, congratulations, guys. Yes, yes. Okay. So I'm going to do something so that I can find the chat a lot easier after points. Oh, wow. That was a little bit overemphasized, but that's okay. I will find it. All right. So y'all can converse amongst yourself. So today is the 14th, correct? Oh, yeah, the 14th. All right. So Miss Jen, you started tonight with 19 points and you earned 31 points. Good job. So that gives you a total of 50 points exactly.
Oh, wow.
So you get 2 tickets and you'll start next week with 0 points. So good job, Jen. I got to get the pen.
No. Just use your mind.
Okay.
Just think about the name.
All right. And there are your 2 tickets, Jen. All right. The next person who was here was Mare. And Mare started tonight with 15 points. And she earned 42. So that gave her a total of 57 points. So she earned 2 slips or tickets. And she will start next week with 7 points. All right, and there's Mare's 2 tickets. All right, the next person is Trish. And she started tonight with 5 points. And she earned 37 points. That gave her 42 points. So she gets 1 ticket. And she'll start next week with 17 points. And there's her ticket. All right. Next person is Miss Susan. And she started tonight with 9 points. And she earned 29. Good job, Miss Susan. And that gave her 38 points. So she earned a ticket. And she will start next week with 13 points.
Maryam's going. Good night.
All right. Mr. Joyful said Miss Maryam was going.
Yeah.
She says they want to poke me. See everyone next week. It was really fun. Miss Maryam, thank you for coming. Hugs, hugs. Mwah, mwah. Have a good week, and I will keep you in my prayers. And thank you for coming and joining us.
Excuse me.
I'm sure everyone is hugging her out. There's Susan's ticket. All right. Miss Margie. You started tonight with 15 points.
Excuse me.
You earned 45. And that gives you a total of 60 points. So you get 2 slips tickets.
Slip tickets.
I write slips in the book, but they're tickets. But slips is just shorter and faster to write. And you will start out next week with 10 points. All right, and there's Miss Margie's tickets. Got a lot of people that weren't here. All right, Miss Darla. You started tonight with 12 points, and you earned 42, and that gave you a total of 54. So you earned 2 tickets, and you will start next week with 4 points.
Excuse me.
All right, and there's your 2 tickets. All right, Miss Candy. You started tonight with 4 points, and you earned 18 points, and that gives you 22 points to start next week with. Megan. You started tonight with 7 points, and you earn 31 points.
38.
So that gives you 38 points. You earned 1 ticket. And you will start next week with 13 points. And there's your ticket. All right. And Miss Wanda. You started tonight with 16 points and you earned 25. That gives you 41 points. So you've earned a ticket. Is that 16 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 points for next week. Sorry. And there's your ticket. All right, Miss Lisa. You started this week with 11 points and you earned 18 points. That gives you 29 points. So you've got one ticket. Woo woo! Your first ticket. Yay! And you will start next week with 4 points. Stop, Mr. Joyful.
What's that?
He's popping bones. And there is your ticket. All right, now we've got some new folks to add. We've got Miss Wynette. All right. And of course, she started tonight with 0 points and she earned 6. So she'll have 6 points the next time she comes in. All right. Who else? Kimberli was new.
Excuse me.
And she started with 0 points and she earned 9. So she will have 9 points to start with next time. All right. And Maryam. And she started tonight with 0 points and she earned 13. So she will have 13 next time. And then Connie with just another stitch. And she started with 0 points and she earned 5. So she will have 5 to start with next time. All right.
You get one yet?
I did get Wynette.
Okay.
All right. Again, always give me about 15 minutes after we sign off to get the scores in the description box below. All right, let me back up and look at your comments real quick. Darla says, fun night, y'all. Thank you, Darla. Bailey says, unfortunately, no, because I couldn't keep up with inventory and time. I hear you talking about Mary Kay. Lisa Kit says, congratulations, everyone. Thank you, Lisa. That's so sweet. And Wanda says, woot, woot, ladies. Thank you, Wanda. Bailey says, way to go, Jen. Thank you, Bailey. Maryam says, got an F this time. Oh, absolutely not. I know she's not with us anymore, but no. No one gets an F except for fun. Trish says, good night, everyone. Had a blast and has 3 hug emojis. She's got to get up early for work. Megan said, good night and a moon. Darla says, good night, Trish. And Maryam says, good night. And Maryam says, I have to go. They want to poke me. See everyone next week. It was really fun. So glad she came, y'all. Bailey said, thank you for a wonderful evening of fun and laughter. I am glad I made it in, and I'm shocked that I am still awake. I am so glad that you're here, Bailey.
I think that all the time.
Mr. Joyful says that all the time because he gets up and starts his day on Friday mornings at 4:30, and this is his time to go crash. So he's been up almost 21 hours by the time he lays down. I know he's exhausted. I am trying to get my StreamYards lined up and going so that I end on time, so that we start on time with movie night. My goal is to end and say goodnight to everyone between 11 and 11:30. And I know we didn't do that tonight, but we started almost 50 minutes late when we started the first question. But I do appreciate the chit chat and talk in between. Love. Friday nights are my favorite. So I've quit putting a pressure on myself about the time. If you have to go, just go. But just come and spend what time you can. I live for Fridays. This is my favorite night of the week to be with you gals and guys, because we do sometimes have guys come in. In fact, I'm waiting for Scott to pop in any moment. Darla says, good night, Bailey. Lisa says, good night, Maryam. Lisa says, good night, Bailey. Margie says, hugs, Maryam. Thank you, ladies, for doing that. Lisa says, good night, Trish. Thank you, Lisa. Darla says, good night, Maryam. Thank you, Darla. Megan said, before the chat jumped, not finding any good cherry blossom piggy banks. Might just get a plain white one and paint cherry blossoms on it, which you are exactly and extremely talented enough to do. Bailey said, sweet dreams, everyone, and much love and hugs, Joy family. Stay well and stay blessed. You too, my friend. Megan says, stay warm, everyone. Yes, yes. Lisa says, yay, and smiley face emojis. Susan says, thank you, Mr. Joyful. I will email my address. Good night to everyone. Hugs and prayers. Take care and be safe. Good night, Susan. Y'all need to come back and check the back end of this video to see who wins the giveaway tonight. I'm getting ready to do that. Lisa says, I am the only one in daytime. Right, Lisa? And Lisa says, laugh out loud. All right. I think we are caught up. We are. So it is time to find out who the mystery question. I almost lost the mystery question. What question did Mr. Joyful pick? All right. He picked from episode 6. No, wait a minute. Yes, he chose from episode 6. And he chose question episode 6. All right. And he chose question number 8. Episode 6. So let me show y'all. Again, ignore my crazy, nasty handwriting, because when you're trying to watch Call the Midwife, crochet, and write questions, neatness is not a requirement. All right, episode 6. Question number 8 was a bonus question, and it said, Trixie gave what to Sister Mary Cynthia? And the answer was scented soap. We had 2 winners for that, and they were Mare and Darla. So it just so happens that I came prepared tonight with extra prizes. So, Mare, your name went in first. So I'm going to let you. Are you still awake, Mare? Is Mare still with me? Darla, are you still with me? Let me get thumbs up from Mare and Darla. Lisa says, laugh out loud. Lisa says, I am still with you. Yay, Lisa. Darla's there. I'm going to give Mare just a minute, Darla, because her name was put down first. Her answer was first. If she is not still awake, then I will give Mare the prize that I was going to give the winner tonight. And then I will give you the second one that I brought in just in case. But if she's awake, I'm going to let her pick. So, Mare, if you are still awake and with me, I'm going to give you just a few seconds to give me a thumbs up. And I think she kind of dwindled off on the last couple questions. So I am thinking she probably fell asleep. And I'm not hearing from her. So, all right. So I'm going to give Mare the giveaway gift that I had chosen for tonight. Megan says, I think she's asleep. She's not in the last bit of answers. Yeah, I didn't think she was either. All right, so my giveaway for tonight was an actual, and this is so appropriate.
Kitty cat.
No, it's not a kitty cat, but it comes from Bella Coco Crochet. It came out of one of my Crochet Society boxes, and it is a patch, and it says Midnight Crochet Club. It has stars and moon and a ball of yarn with a crochet hook. And, oops, I didn't mean to throw that in your face. And so this is what it looks like. So Mare is going to get this patch. And Darla, the second gift that I brought in for tonight, just in case, and I'm glad I did, is a no-touch keychain. Very appropriate for all of this stuff going on with COVID. And it says, keep the distance between your hands and dirty surfaces. So you can put your finger in here, use this to push buttons on keypads when you're at cash registers, and then you can hook a door with this part and pull the door open without touching it. And so that is what you won. So congratulations to Mare and Darla. And I have both of their addresses so I can get their stuff ready to go out in tomorrow morning's mail. And hopefully both of you should get them before Friday. All right. Thank you guys for another great Call the Midwife movie night. I enjoyed it as always. Next week, we will. No, we won't quite finish the season because we have episodes 7 and 8, and then we have Christmas 2017. So, not next Friday, but the following Friday, we'll finish season 6 and start season 7 at the same time. So, we have 2 more weeks and we'll be done with season 6. Darla says, thank you. I have that patch already. Oh, you did have it already? So see, awesome how God works that out. But if this was going to you, Darla, because you know me, if you already had one, unless you wanted another one, I would have come up with something different for you. So I'm excited. I have several more really fun giveaways. I appreciate those of you who have sent me some little happy mail boxes with stuff to use for these giveaway prizes. I really, really appreciate that more than you can imagine, because it does bring me joy to give things. And I know that it gives you joy to see the things that you sent me given as these little tiny giveaways. So anyway, if I ask for your address, though, please don't forget to send it to me. Lisa, I know you've done yours. Wanda and Susan, I need yours. Ladies, I would really appreciate it. And Darla says, stay blessed. Lisa says, thank you for another laugh and chat. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I am so glad that you found my channel, and I am so happy that you're here. I do love Australia. It is one of my favorite countries. If I had a bucket list, and I really don't, but I've always had a dream to go to Australia and Ireland. And my favorite country singer, well, one of my favorite country singers, because I have a lot of favorite country singers. Even though I listen to Christian music more than I listen to country music, but my parents raised us on country music. But one of my favorite country singers lives in Australia, which is Keith Urban. And but that's not why I would come to Australia. No offense to Keith Urban. If I came to Australia, I would come for the koala bears. I love koala bears. Candy says, nighty night all. Nighty night to you. All right. This is it, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh my goodness, I just saw the time. 10 till 1. Lisa says, if I had a bucket list, I would go to Ireland. I do love Australia, but Ireland is my top choice. I've talked about that many times on these late nights. Love Ireland. Would definitely choose Ireland first, above any other place in the entire world. Lisa said, not a big Keith Urban fan. Gotcha. He has one song that I really, really like. And really, to be honest, outside of that track, I don't know any of his other songs. I do have a guitar. It is a Keith Urban guitar, but that was just the guitar that was bought for me. Don't know how to play guitar. My all-time favorite country singer is Dolly Parton. Love Dolly Parton. That's my favorite. And Reba McEntire. All right. Megan says, I would go to Japan. And Lisa says, Ireland first, Wales second. Oh, yeah, Wales would be another good one. Um, I've never been to Japan, Megan, but when I was in college, I was coming back from a missionary trip and I met a gentleman that lived 20 minutes from me when I was in college, who was returning from Japan, and we dated very, very briefly. Um, but it was nice to be wrapped up in the culture of Japan through his eyes. So, all right. It is time to go, my friends. I love you. Good night. Have a great and amazing week. Um, Hope to see you around the Yarny community. If not, same time next Friday. And watch your Call the Midwife. Even if you don't get to, come and have fun and laugh with us. Bring your sweet treat to share. And I will see you next time. All right. Mwah. Hugs and joy, everyone. Good night.